myself, do I hate this motherfucker? No, I don't. I don't even really know you that much. I've never had a fucking problem with you. So I figured I would leave by giving you some life advice. See, you're a gamer, all right? I'm also a gamer. And the thing is life, everything you fucking do in life is a game. I've beat the game. I beat the game. I used some money glitches, but I beat the game at life. You, Phil, you're still on mission 1, and you can't get anywhere, and you're rage quitting, and you're starting over and restarting and restarting. I mean, a decade ago, you were on stream begging for $20 and $10 donations so you could pay your rent. It's a decade later, you're begging for $10 and $20 to pay your rent. You're restarting mission 1. You're trying to use the same tactic over and over again, and you're dying, and you're having to restart the level. If you want to win at this game of life, you're gonna have to fucking do something different. Now, I know it's an ongoing thing with people telling you to go get a real job, but you probably need to get a real fucking job. But there's a deeper reason on why you hate me. Me and you have been doing YouTube for about the same amount of time, or gaming entertainment, whatever you want to say, for the same amount of time, and I'm retiring, all right? I'm retiring with fuck you money. Never have to fucking work again. And you, having the same career, you know, doing the same thing, you know, online entertainment stuff, you're still begging for $10 donations and $20 donations to pay your electric bill, to pay your fucking rent, all right? I get it. I'd hate me too.
You're going to keep coming back. I'm going to seal up all my cracks. You're going to keep coming back. Why? Because you keep smelling the syrup.
What's blooming? Yeah, it's your boy Shinko, Fleur, and welcome back to another edition of the Glaze State, where we load up Phil's Level 1 podcast and watch him do the same thing over and over and over. I hope everyone is doing well today. Before we get started, let us say what's up to everybody. All right, Luna Guardian, Nintendo, Nova Sarah, Master Grape, Wilson Gal, Joska Higa, Shikate, Twice Stand, Zatchbell, Rojeezy, Velo Fog, Deshaun Scales, Joy Haynes, Roach Bait. Did I say it so Twice Stand? Well, I'm going to say it again. What's up, Twice Stand? You know Gasai, Angel Reyes, SCP-1471 is my best friend, the Game Master, MLC Midnight, Handsome Gordon Flowers. Sarah, I'm going to say hi to Sarah again. I don't care. Hi, Sarah. All right, Taraka1, Phantom Mareep, DeadXO3, how we doing, baby? How we doing? Lazy Millennial, how we doing, baby? Queen of Games, Tryon 007, Miles the Galactic Sloth, Randy Winston, Delanath, Info for Now, Naoto Ronan, Cloud Zach 1090, Movie Sign, Slurms 19, Michael Kranikowski, Crackerjack, how we doing? Next Anomaly, what's up, baby? How we doing? Magic Shark, how we doing? Not a Carl, how we doing? Epion, Dick Saucer, Mr. Log, Casa, there we go. Ice Yamamoto, Nasty Fripples, Reap You Out, Divine Retribution, Johnny Cornbread, what's up, baby? What is up? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing today? Pyroclastic, what's up, baby? Chisel, what's up? Mighty Yamcha, what's up? Irie1, how we doing? Straight from the 215. What is good? PP Burnell, how we doing? Johnny Swieger, what's up, baby? How is everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Everybody's good. Everybody's chilling. Fantastic. Son of Judah, how we doing? How we doing? How are we today? How are we doing today? Everybody's good. Everybody's here. The cheeks are out. You know what I mean? It's raining, but, you know, we got tons of cheeks. Maddie of Mordor, Ebi, what's up, baby? Ah, man, that's good, man. I'm glad you had a good stream, man. Pork chop. Pork chop. I haven't had a pork chop forever, yo. I want a pork chop. Botch, what's up, baby? How we doing? Silent Weapons 3, what's up? What's up? Oh, man. Yeah, I'm sorry about not giving you nothing for Saturday. I was gonna do it. Sizzy Mac, what's up, baby? Def Zombie, how we doing? I was gonna cover it, but I just couldn't. Ramen Brahmin, what's up? It was just too much cope, too much fucking cope, too much jealousy, I just couldn't. I couldn't. I'm trying to glaze up, man. I gotta get the glaze going. I haven't been glazing. You had pizza. Pizza. I'm about to have some rice and chicken right after that. The hoodie weather. I'm enjoying this hoodie weather too. I need to get like I'm good. Like I'm a sweatpants kind of guy. You feel me? You feel me? All right, so let's stop pussyfooting around. You know what you guys came here for. I know you guys love me, but you guys came for that DSP. That DSP. Oh, I love those seasons. I'll go fuck. Yo, those seasons popping, okay? Hot and ready. $5. Get you some wings, $5. You good. You good to go. Crazy Italian bread. Around Little Caesar around my way, they still sell for $5. I love it. I love it. Aqua's here. What's up, baby? How we doing? How we doing? I mean, I have the whole Keem. I have it recorded. Like I have it recorded. It's just I couldn't go through it, man. I couldn't guess right. Pig Mac, medium lies, and a large Coke. Big ol' and what else? What else? And I can't even. Yeah, I'm not like Silent Weapons, man. Silent Weapons got the puns on deck. Like I can't do it like that. I was about to make up some shit. I can't do it. I can't fucking. All right, let's get started. Let's get started with what's going on.
Good morning, everybody. I forgot to turn on the ghost now that he's on the other shoulder. Hold on a second. Welcome to the Level 1 podcast where we're busy fun. We're busy having fun.
Really? That extra. Oh. Which one is that one, Roachbait? The like meats. I know there's one that my son likes. Like it like has like a bunch. It has pizza, sausage, like a whole lot of meat. Pause.
What's up? What's going on? Today is Monday, the 3rd of October, 2022.
The ghost can't judge him no more, Aqua.
We have an interesting show here today, for sure. Basically recapping everything that's kind of been going on this weekend. That culminated last night for me in one of the worst nights of my life.
I'm calling it. Fuck it. I'm saying this is my claim. DSP got tight that fucking Aqua 2 kept making memes that the ghost was judging him. So he moved the ghost somewhere where the ghost can't judge him.
Figure I'll share that with you.
It's all Aqua 2's fault.
Some game news this morning that's pretty interesting, to say the least. Causing a lot of controversy in the gaming community, which I'm not shocked about because I completely predicted the situation was going to happen. Among other things. All right. Today's main gameplay stream is we're trying to finish Earthbound, but I don't know if we're going to because we got interrupted last time we played this a few days ago because of trolling.
We got interrupted because I got banned off of Stream Elements. Okay? Stream Elements derailed the whole stream.
It sucks that I lost essentially like 90 minutes of gameplay.
But that's you. You're the one that decides to fucking go all like boomer dad and shit and put on some glasses and sit over your computer and write a long email and shit. That was your fault. You decided to stop the gameplay. Nobody told you to do it.
Had the entire stream, set to be gameplay, we absolutely would have confirmed that this was going to finish today.
It could have finished.
Now we don't know if it's going to or not. Is the camera off a little bit?
Oh my God! Focus, Phil, focus.
It looks like the camera is too.
No, the camera's fine.
Like there's too much.
No. You just ugly. That's it.
He's here. Am I right?
No, that's just your receding hairline. You're still ugly.
Looks a little better, right? Yeah.
No, you still look just as bad.
I think what happens is I moved it or something at some point. That looks better. Okay. So yeah, we lost half of the last stream. And losing half of the last stream, we ended up basically kind of being in limbo, and I don't know if we can beat it today or not. I'd like to beat Earthbound today. We'll talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, what's up, baby? Pyroclastic, he knows why. It was hateful slurs.
Yeah, I really hope that we can conclude.
It was hateful slurs. They didn't like those hateful slurs. Especially those anti-Semitic slurs. Seeing as Stream Elements is an Israeli-based company.
I hope we have time, because I want to give it the time it deserves to beat it and see, the full final boss fight is so epic and the cool ending and everything. I don't want to be like, oh, we're rushing through. Now, the good news is, if we don't beat it today, we have time later this week to beat it, okay?
Everyone's beautiful in their own special way, except for Phil Burnell. No.
But, welcome to the show, everyone. We still have
hate on hate slur style comedy.
Even though I've been
because they don't like it. They don't like it.
More days. Thursday is my day off this week due to scheduling, okay?
I don't think he was drunk.
Shall I just go right into
Yes.
the story?
Yes. What the fuck?
I guess I should, huh? Because you guys are probably wondering what the hell I'm talking about.
Oh no, he's talking about yesterday.
Being an insanely bad night for me.
Oh
Okay,
my
by the way, like,
god.
the new border.
We can
This
see
is
it yesterday.
Modern Resident Evil.
We just saw it.
Border for the show.
We just
We
saw
actually have
it.
The other one I still haven't shown. I think it's Silent Hill. Pretty cool. Anyway, Orange, thank you for the re-upping of your membership for 5 months. I really hope Retro Commercials React happens. I agree. It's called DSP's Black Friday Ad Apocalypse, where I'll be watching all kinds of fun commercials from all over the world, especially retro ones, that are going to be hilarious. I would love to do that event. To do that, we have to hit our members goal for the month of 600 members. The month is just beginning.
Georgia Gunwalker, what's up, baby?
So let's see what happens, okay? All right, let's talk about this, okay? So here's the deal. Here's what's been going on with me. Let's recap. All right, the autumn hit. It's now supposed to be autumn here in...
Oh, my God! Jesus. Do we have to go that far back? That fucking far... Like, dude, just say what fucking happened. Like, your man really hit us with the 7 years ago.
Washington State of the United States. We're in a whole new season.
Yo, he's going through the whole shit.
During the autumn, the weather here is typically cloudy, rainy, and cooler temperatures. To give you some perspective, we go on a Fahrenheit heat system here. It's not Celsius like a lot of you who are not here.
What does that have to do with anything? New World Order, what's up, baby?
In the United States, I know you use Celsius. We use Fahrenheit. Typically, for the summer, temperatures for summer days would be anywhere from between, say, 70 degrees all the way up to like 90
My
degrees.
man's.
With
My
the 90 degrees
man's.
being the rarity. Usually a summer day would be between like 78. Okay? This summer was the hottest summer.
Matt Man, thank you for the $2 super chat, hun. Phil Burnell doesn't care about black people. No, he doesn't, honey. No, he doesn't.
Let's continue. Unrecorded record for the most amount of hot days. We had 10 days that was recorded in the 90s, which is almost never happened. No, never happened. This was the record.
Recorded
okay? So we
in
actually
the
had
90s.
the hottest summer recorded on record. Now, I had not one, not two, but 3 air conditioners installed in my house to keep it cool during the summer. I mean, I absolutely need it in a room full of electronics. If you don't have an air conditioner on, they could all overheat and break. You'd have to have that, okay? So I had them running for several months. Last month, I finally got my electric bill, and it was $400. And I said, I can't do this anymore. This is way too expensive. This is insane.
That's really
So,
not bad.
as soon as the fall hit, I uninstalled our air conditioners.
Not for nothing, $400? Like for Phil's house, $400 with all those electronics plugged in, not turned off, running, and the air conditioning on? $400? That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm telling you right now, that's not bad. My family used to run that shit up. Right? We used to run that shit up at least to like, what, the 6s and shit. Because we had a family like 4, like family of 4. Like, I don't know. That's not bad at all. Like, $400 for what Phil has. So remember, PlayStation. PlayStation 5. Xbox Series X. Nintendo Switch, like Cat has it. His laptops. 2 laptops. 3 air conditioners. A PS4, because Cat's playing with that PS4. And then another computer, because the other computer that Phil uses to do shit. That's not bad. That's Montanzi, everything in his house is on. That's what it is. Everything in his house is on. Like everything is on.
It's going to be fall now, right? This is no problem. It's going to be fall. And by the way, all the weather forecasts.
All the weather.
Hell, the pancakes are ready. Drew Jump in July, thank you for the $5 super chat, hun. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4. LeBron Burnell James. Exactly.
Oh, the laptop.
Claimed it was going to be cool moving forward. So I'm like, this is safe to do or whatever. So I uninstalled the air conditioners. That was like 2 weeks ago.
It is, but
all of a sudden it's forecast this week we're going to have.
Like I said, it overall that's a high bill. That's a high bill, but for someone like Phil, I'd expect a lot more. Like a lot more.
I dribbled off at my it got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
Barrett Wells, thank you for the $5 Canadian super chat, hun. I live 3 hours north of Phil in I think that's British Columbia. Sorry, I'm an ignorant Yankee. And my electric bill is $70 every 2 months. I don't, like I said, for Philly, I feel like $400 is not, it's not a lot. I mean, especially for someone like Philly.
I'm just saying, it's a lot of money, but for someone like Phil, I thought it'd be much more. Obviously, he might be lying, and this might be for WWE champions, but, you know, I'm taking his word for it.
Summer weather again. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? It should be over.
I'm sorry, Barrett.
It's
stupid.
fucking October. Who the fuck thinks it's hot in October? No one. Never did I ever think in my life it's hot in October. No.
You never been to the South? You never been, like, what?
You live on the other side of the planet, and your seasons are reversed. You actually might just be starting to get hot, right? Like, I think in, like, Australia, you're just starting spring.
Bro, Australia is fucking hot all around. I know some Aussies in there. I know y'all burning. Y'all Aussies don't be lying. Y'all know y'all Aussies be out. Y'all know Australia be flaming all day. Be wildfires and shit. Hot, crispy. Flip them over. All right? Stick a fork in them. You're done in Australia. Brazen, what's up, baby? I know y'all hot.
In which case, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. But, yeah, if anything, this is absolutely positively evidence that global warming is absolutely real. And everything's just going to get worse. Last year, we had a hottest single day, which was 111 degrees. We had a 111-degree day here in Washington. And then this year, we had 10 days of 90-plus degrees. So it's just getting worse. Now, here's the thing, okay? When I don't have the air conditioner into the window, what do I do instead?
100 degrees.
I open my window. It is opened all the way. Okay, so there's airflow coming in. I have a fan, a tower oscillating fan.
Look at that. Okay. Look at that. And he got a fan.
And it distributes air throughout the room. So at least there's air circulation.
And he got a fan.
The problem is, during the afternoon, when the sun is beating on the front office wall, which it is right now, during the afternoon, it starts probably around 10, 11.
When the sun starts beating on the office in the front wall.
10 a.m. And it goes all the way through like 5 p.m. On a day with full sun and no clouds, if it's 70 to 80 degrees outside, this room will heat up, no exaggeration, by about 15 to 20 degrees. So if it's 70-something outside, it's 90-something in here, and I have no cooling method. It's hot as shit. And you may say, well, why don't I maybe open my door? Because my house is a design. Out here, all the homes are designed like this. They're essentially tall ceiling echo chambers. Okay? Right now, if I just open my door and I say, hey, Kat, what are you doing downstairs? She would completely hear me. And she would say, hi, I'm down here. I'm doing that.
That's a lie because we don't hear Kat moaning every day.
Like seriously, it sounds like you're talking right next to someone. That's how it is in the homes out here. They designed them like that. So if I leave this door open, the entire house would just have my booming, echoing voice.
And we'd hear, Clat's booming cheeks getting clapped.
So, as a service to my family, when I'm streaming, I leave the door closed.
As a service to your horse and your cat, you leave the door closed so that way they can't come in and chewing on the hay bales.
All right? Even if I had that door open, it still wouldn't be dramatically cooler. Maybe it would cool this room down by 5 degrees, okay? But it's still not that big of a difference, all right? Just so you understand, it's not like, oh, I'm torturing myself by having the door closed. It's still not that big of a difference. Essentially, when it's hot, I need an air conditioner in here. Well, I uninstalled it. I'm not reinstalling it and then uninstalling it again, right?
Bro, what uninstalling, reinstalling? It's literally putting a tube on a window. You have a portable air conditioner, okay? It has a duct. It has a duct that you literally just put on the goddamn window. You didn't install nada. Stop it. Stop it, fam. Stop it.
No, we do not have central air out here. No one does. In the Pacific Northwest of the United States, it's considered one of the coolest, most moderate climates in the country. And it never was needed until the last few years with global warming.
Dumbass, you think central air is just fucking cooling? Idiot.
We never needed it. No one needed central air.
What do you mean no one? Central air is not just air conditioning.
All of a sudden, we're getting more and more and more hot days, and no one's prepared for it. When I first moved out here, that first summer, there was a heat wave week, and it was unbearable. That was before I even had any of the air conditioners. I called a professional. They came and looked at my house. They investigated everything. They went under the house into the air ducts. They were looking around. They said, your house is not designed for central air. When they made these homes, they made them as heat retention homes, meaning in the winter, these homes are great because they're supposed to keep the heat inside. You don't have to blast your heat all day because you'll retain heat, especially if the sun's out one day. Your house will naturally heat up and keep the heat in. But even the ductwork, the way it's designed, even if you were to have air conditioning installed, central air, it wouldn't blow upstairs. They didn't design it for that. So you would have to completely redo.
So, okay, I'm not into HVAC, right? So if there's ducts there, right? There's ducts there. That means there's an ability to fucking install. There's ducts in the house. There's already ducks in the house.
Handsome Gordon Flowers, thank you for the $2 super chat, honey. He's crying about 90-degree weeks. Laughs in Texas. Exactly.
Like, he's telling me that you have the ducts. That means there's areas for air to flow into the house. Like, I'm not like, I'm not that knowledgeable on it, but I'm pretty sure. I'm just saying, Arizona May game. I'm trying to make the logic happen.
All of the ductwork in your house, which would essentially be between $10,000 to $13,000. Guess who doesn't have $10,000 to $13,000? Even in the 8 years I've lived here, I've never had $10,000 to $13,000 of free money to be doing this. So that's why I got
Bill
the
Brasky,
internal
what's
air
up, baby?
conditioners. Okay. Now, with all that being said,
He died. That's why he didn't want to go to the south
over the last weekend,
because he knew he'd melt like a fucking candle.
Number one, 3 straight days of summer heat. Starting on Saturday, it was 80 degrees. Yesterday, it was 79 degrees, and each day there's been pure sun on the front of the house. Today is supposed to be the third and final day, again with 79-degree heat with sun at the front of the house, which means every day when I'm in here, it's 90 to 100 degrees in the office. And what am I supposed to do about it? Suffer through it or don't work, and the day I don't work is the day I don't make money, is the day that I can't pay my bills. So I have to suffer through it, okay? So why am I telling you all of this? Well,
I dribbled off.
it just so happens that on Saturday we did a marathon reaction to the Key.
Clayton Gandell, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. On Donors YouTube banner say raw gameplay, no BS. This is the very definition of BS. Exactly, honey. Exactly. We just stalling out here for time. Stalling.
Oh yeah, he'd be bitching about those Fleur
documentary. Which, by the way, I have an interesting follow-up to that I'd like to talk about on the podcast today. Don't worry, there's going to be some interesting stuff. If you watch that, there's a little addendum to that on the show today. Okay?
Say the line, Bart. I'm suffering.
That being said, all right?
You've already said it.
I was in here all day long with literally no real breaks on Saturday. I started my stream at 10:45 a.m.
Yeah, man, I got to load up these fucking... man. Sometimes I have, like, Stream Deck, like, royalty-free music that I'm supposed to download that goes perfect with each and every one of these segments, but I keep forgetting to download it. I apologize to you guys as a content creator.
I did not take a formal break. I usually do. I just went straight into the documentary. We watched it. I took so few breaks, I hurt my back. And that's my fault. I should know.
Yo! Time out. Hold up. Time out. Flag on the field. Phil, can you explain to me something? Can you explain something to me? Explain something to me. Okay? How the fuck you hurt your back sitting still? How do you hurt your back being in one place? How did you hurt your back without adding any pressure to it? How? Prophet, baby, what's up, baby? Prophet, I got that thing ready for you. I'm gonna send it to you soon. And like I said again, your money's no good. It's no good. No good. You get the free thing. The thing is free. Don't worry about it. How, Phil? How? This is like that joke, like your mother's so stupid she got hit by a parked car. How did you hurt your back sitting still?
That when I'm in here, every hour to hour and a half, I should be getting up, stretching my legs, walking around, stretching my back. This is essential. for someone who's sedentary, you have to do this.
No!
The thing was,
It's no!
I was so into covering this.
Somebody getting
documentary
sticky
for
with
you
it.
guys.
I'm trying to fund that. I'm
That
trying
I
to
just
fund that
focused
shit.
completely
Okay?
on it.
Robin,
I didn't
thank
really
you.
take my first break until
Robin, thank you for the 25 Canadian dollars super chat. Take my money. I don't want to. Thank you. Thank you.
dinner. So I was sitting here from 10:45 a.m. all the way
It's
till
not even.
4
It's not even
p.m.
worth all that. God
And it got
damn it!
so bad. It got so hot in this office that day. I started to get a splitting headache. Like I could literally feel my brain swelling in my head because it was so hot in this office. So I ended up popping a few Aleve and eating dinner.
Popping them pills.
And when I
What do you do? Pop them pills.
came back after my dinner break, I felt better. My headache when it started to go away. And I was like, okay, this is good. This is, we're getting some recovery here. It's not a huge deal. We're feeling a little better. Okay. By the end of Saturday, after having been in here from 10:45 a.m. to like 7:30 p.m. in that heat, all right, I physically felt like I was in a fight. I did. Like, I felt like someone beat the shit out of me. And I was like, damn, I really haven't felt this beat up in a long time. Like, even when I get sick, I don't feel like that. Like, yeah, I really genuinely feel like I got hit by a car or, you know what I mean? Like, this is obviously not good. So
I was out here, son. You don't know me, man. I be scrapping and be. I'm out here watching these reacts, fam. You see me out here in these streets, fam. I'm scrapping in these streets, fam, with these reacts.
Yo,
I was
I'm
very happy
done.
to be out of there, around 8
I'm
o'clock,
done.
8:30. Took a quick cold shower, relaxed with my wife. And then I came back in here yesterday. And it was another day of the same shit because it was so hot. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, this is fucking ridiculous. Like, I'm putting myself through physical harm at this point to stream. So yesterday we played The Evil Within. I told you guys on the podcast yesterday, I said, please bear with me if I'm cranky today because it is so goddamn hot. I felt, no exaggeration, when I started playing The Evil Within yesterday, I felt legit sick to my stomach. My brain, again, headache, swollen brain, felt so bad, okay? So what I did, I did something that I almost never do.
Pancakes are
I
ready.
went and I grabbed a can of Coke.
Coffee Boy, thank you for the $9.99 super chat, hun. Phil should get workers' comp. Love your stream, Shinko. And I love you too, honey. Thank you. Thank you.
I never do this. I never drink soda, right? You always see me drinking
it got
seltzer.
all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
I never drink soda. I drank the soda, and I actually felt better. I think it's a variety of reasons.
How? I'm not understanding that. How you drink soda and your headache goes away? Whatever, man.
A little bit of caffeine in it, sugar. I think maybe my blood sugar
I
level was
dribbled
low
up
as
and
well.
it
Because
got
why?
all
When
over
your
my
body
fucking
is
leg.
not feeling good,
Let's
it's run
continue.
down.
Blackmate 666, thank you for the $2 super chat, and so begins the Phil dying arc. Big ups to Beatus. Exactly.
Your body starts trying to run at a higher capacity to account for it, and it burns more energy. So likely what happened was my body was tapped out. It was like, dude, you have like no energy in your body. You need something. Get sugar or something in you, right? So I drank that can of Coke, and I felt much better actually drinking that can of Coke, okay? And then after the stream, I had dinner with my wife, and I was relaxing downstairs. And admittedly, again, I still kind of had a headache. And I was like, oh, all right, whatever. Tonight is, Sunday Night Bites. It's Bassmaster. It won't be that big of a deal. It really shouldn't. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. I came in here, and I actually didn't feel so bad. All right. It was cooler. The sun was down. And so I did Sunday Night Bites with you guys. I enjoyed myself, had a good relaxing time. And I went downstairs, and I started relaxing with my wife. And I laid down on the couch, and I'm like, something's not right, man. Like, I just don't feel good. Like, and I know I'm not sick, because I haven't left the house. How could I be sick? Who did I get sick from? Right?
Sedentary lifestyle. Duh. Your body isn't moving. So you're not getting any physical exercise. On top of that, you're sitting in one spot all day, every day under some fluorescent lighting. Poor ventilation because of dust, cat, dander, what have you, whatever the fuck. On top of that, you consume nothing but bullshit. You're consuming nothing but bullshit. So yeah, your body's gonna fuck up. You got the diabetes.
I know I don't have a cold or anything. I just don't feel good. My head, seriously, like, I didn't have a splitting headache, but it definitely felt like there was a ton of head pressure in my head. And just my body, again, overall, it just felt really sore and run down. My eyes were burning really bad. And that almost never happens. Like, if my eyes are burning, usually I'll put eye drops in or whatever. I'll close them. They were like, they wouldn't stop burning. And I'm like, something's definitely up here. You know, like something's really bad. And so I said to my wife, I said, here's what we got to do tonight. I said, I really don't feel good. What I want to do is I want to try to have an opportunity to sleep uninterrupted. But also, I don't know what's going to happen tonight. I might get up and be sick, have to throw up or something. Who knows? I don't know what's going on. So I told her, I'm going to sleep downstairs on the couch. You and Jasper go sleep in the bedroom by yourselves. That way, if I have to constantly get up, I don't wake up Jasper. Here's a major problem with having a cat, which many of you might not know. All right? If you have a cat that sleeps with you, that cat is with a routine. Okay?
Yes.
If you break that routine, the cat might then have a lot of issue settling back into what you should be doing.
Ooh,
okay?
somebody getting
So
sticky with it. Reno Vizio, thank you for $10 super chat, hun. Sounds like withdrawals to me, exactly. Blackbait 666, thank you for $10 super chat, hun. Alcoholism can lead to diabetes, or he had the
It's kind of
DTs.
weird. We're depending on all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
Yes, I do believe it. He's dying. He's dying right in front of us, honey. He's dying and right in front of us.
The temperature of the season, he'll sleep different places. Okay? But to give you some perspective, the night before, not last night, but the night before, he just decided randomly, I'm going under your sheets. So he goes under the sheets. He's bothering us when we're trying to sleep. We're like, no, Jasper, stop it, man. Trying to sleep. Don't do this now. I don't feel good.
He's trying to kill you.
And
That's
then
why.
sometimes, if you get up in the middle of the night, let's say, oh, I got to pee. Or, you know, sometimes, admittedly, I lay down. I'm so tired. I'll pass out like this. I'm out. And since I'm out right away, I wake up a few hours later like, shit, I didn't even pee before I went to sleep. I got to brush my teeth and stuff. So I'll get up to do that. But now Jasper's alerted. Oh, God, someone's moving in the bedroom. Oh, he's like, whoop. Jasper's alerted. Now he wants to play and he's energetic. Like, no, Jasper, it's like 4 a.m, dude. It's not time for this. But that's how cats can be. Okay? So knowing all of that, all right, I said to my wife, I want to be isolated tonight. This way, if I don't feel good or whatever, you know, I don't interrupt the two of you, and vice versa, Jasper doesn't interrupt me. This way, I know I can get uninterrupted rest, and he's not going to be up constantly trying to wake me up. Okay? So, excuse me. Oh my God, excuse me. I went to sleep downstairs, and just for clarification purposes, right now it's not cold at night. It's a little cold, but not that cold.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we have a bunch of blankets and stuff. So I slept under the blanket, nice comfy pillow, slept under the blankets, you know. Basically, here's what happened. My wife says, okay, I'm going to sleep. Good night, honey. Good night. She goes upstairs to Jasper. And I just basically kind of leaned back like this. I was like, oh my God, I really don't feel good. You know, I hope that I can sleep tonight. Because with everything that happened today, I just don't know if... I went right out. Like, literally moments after she went upstairs, I was out. I was like, holy shit. Right? So here's what happened, though. Okay? I wake up, and we have a big clock in our living room that tells you the time. I wake up, and it says 4 a.m. And all of a sudden, I wake up, and I'm just starting to get conscious. My body. What the hell? My body starts to shiver. And it's not just like a little bit, oh, it's a little cold on here. It's like, oh my God, my whole body starts uncontrollably shivering. All right? And the thing is, I know it's not cold down there yet. It's not, we're not in the fall or winter, you know, it's not that cold down there.
Uh-huh.
I just start uncontrolled, my whole body too. It wasn't just like, oh, it was like my whole body is in a uncontrolled shiver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And I'm like, Jesus Christ, what's going on? I try to get up, even when I'm walking, and I can't stop shivering when I'm walking. So I walk to the bathroom. I'm splashing water on my face to try to get myself back to my senses. It won't stop. I'm like, oh my God, this is terrible. So I'm like, what am I going to do? So I had some water. I hydrated myself.
That's crazy.
And I was like, dude, it's just not stopping. I guess the only thing I need to do, I have to warm my body up to stop the shivering. So I went back to the couch. I literally took every blanket, because we have several blankets on the couch, some of which are...
Well, Smith, Super Awesome Reviews, what's up, baby? He's basically explaining to us how he's dying right in front of us.
Ones that Jasper will like lay on every once in a while, some of which, you know, will lay in when it's cooler. I put every blanket on top of me, so I have like a pile.
JG without thank you for $2 super chat, hun. You think he'd get checked out by a doctor? Exactly.
All right. on top of me
dribbled up
at this point.
It got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
Okay. All right. And I'm not kidding you. Even under the pile of blankets, the shivering wasn't going away. And I was like, what the fuck? So I said, all right, here's what I'm going to do. Luckily, I still have my senses. I'm like, I have a technique that I use to stop involuntary things in my body. This technique, when I have the hiccups, if I use this technique, I can usually get control of my body. All right? What it is you breathe in slowly and as deeply as you possibly can. You hold your breath as hard as you possibly can for as long as you can. And you hyper concentrate on it. And then you have to slowly exhale at the end. Okay? Essentially what this does, this will stop involuntary things with your body from happening because you're kind of controlling your cycle. You're controlling your breathing. You're controlling everything.
Okay, let's say if you just fucking had a stroke. Like, is that gonna undo the what?
Lunagari, thank you for the...
I dribbled up at my it got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
Lunagari, thank you for the 199 super chat, hon. Phil is patient 0 for COVID-20. Exactly.
Okay? So I completely sucked it in. I held it in.
Just like your wife.
And I'm here under all these blankets. All right? And I finally let out my breath. And finally, the shivering stopped. And I was like, thank God. And then, no exaggeration, bloop, I passed out again right away. As soon as the shivering stopped, I was out.
Bro, your man passed out. That's not normal,
I then proceeded
Phil.
to have a series of fever dreams. That's the best way I can describe them. Nonsensical dreams. I had a dream where I was in a supermarket, but I also worked an office job in the supermarket, but my desk was in the middle of the supermarket floor. Like, does that make sense? No. But that was like, I have a desk job in a supermarket on the floor while customers are shopping around, but I'm doing my desk job with people going all around me. The fuck does that mean? Nothing. I had another dream.
It's a premonition. You're going to have to be stuck having an office job or some fucking pedestrian, low-level, 9-to-5 bullshit, blue-collar job. And it's going to be horrible because everyone knows who you are. Everyone knows that you beat your meat in front of fucking children. And they're going to sit there and judge you for everything that you do. So every day you walk into work, you're going to deal with a whole bunch of eyes of people who knew that you beat your meat in front of children, that you scam mentally ill people out of their money, that you're racist towards Asians, that you're an overall toxic piece of shit. That's what it is. That's what's going to happen. You're going to be a Walmart greeter. You'll be like, oh, hi, welcome to Walmart. Fuck you. How's the gout, Phil? That's what you're going to see.
I dribbled up at it got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
All right, Amak Uno, please excuse my ignorance, but I don't know what this currency is, so I'm just gonna say 125. Okay.
Amak Uno, thank you for the 125 super chat, hon. It means get a job, Phil. Exactly.
Thank you, Amak. And again, sorry for being an ignorant Yankee.
Where I was at like a bar/restaurant with a bunch of really snooty people who didn't like me. And then they all announced that they were going to go outside and have a cigarette. And I said, well, I don't smoke. So I stayed inside the restaurant. Well, they all got up and left to go have their fucking smoke break outside. And I stayed inside and just chilled at the table. So that's what I mean. Like all that stuff, weird stuff, right? None of those make any sense at all. Like, and there was more too. That's like the two that are standing out. You know, when you have a series of dreams, usually you have a ton, and some you can remember, some you can't. I know for a fact there were more. Okay. So anyway, so all that happens. I wake up again. I look at the clock. Now it's 7 a.m. Okay, and I begin to realize as I
Blackmate 666, thank you for the $5 super chat, hon.
The pancakes are ready.
Chadwick Boseman dies from cancer too young, and this disaster has a stroke and gets to live on. Proof that there's no Christian deity. Exactly.
Okay, Philippine pesos. Thank you, Amak. I'm so sorry. Thank you.
Thank you for the 125 Philippine peso super chat, hun. Sorry about that.
To move, my entire body
from
baby, head to toe is completely soaked in sweat. My hair is soaked. My beard has saturation in it. All my clothes are wet. I was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
So obviously I took off some of the blankets now. I'm like, let me get all this shit off. So I took all the blankets off of me. I basically had like 1 or 2 blankets on me now. Okay. I'm like, all right, now I will finally go to sleep and hopefully this will be it. So I went back to sleep and I woke up, and immediately when I first woke up, I didn't feel good. My body was sore. I mean, look what
Phil
I just went
doesn't.
through. I mean, I'm not surprised my body was fucking sore. Like all parts of my body were sore as shit. Like, oh God, my neck, my back, my legs, everything's like sore as fuck. But then I got up, I started walking around, and, you know, Kat came downstairs with Jasper to have our breakfast together. And she's like, well, how did you sleep? I told her the story. She's like, oh my God. She's like, do you need Tylenol now? Do you need a leave now? You know, I was like, you know, the more now that I'm walking around and being active now, actually my headache feels like it went away.
Nigga, you dying. You dying, baby.
Okay. So yeah, so basically kind of walked around the house a little bit, had my breakfast, which is coffee and a burrito, and, you know, gave Jasper his little morning treat and everything. And I'm like, all right, you know, I feel good now. I actually legitimately, after that sleep, my headache's gone. The soreness of my body went away, which is good. All the soreness left. That's good. She's like, all right, just for the sake of checking, we have an electric thermometer. She's like, I'm going to check your temperature. And she checked it. It's fine. No fever. And I told her, I guarantee you I had a fever last night. Because the thing is, fevers can be caused by multiple reasons. Actually, having a bad headache can cause a fever. So I guarantee you I had a bad fever last night. And the fever must have broken overnight, you know, while I was, after stopped shivering and basically sweated it out. And that's why I didn't have it in the morning. That's my guess anyway. But the funny part, again, about all of this is I'm not sick. I have no, you know, I'm not coughing. I have no symptoms of being sick. I'm not sick. Legitimately, this was caused by me being in this office for 2 days straight in 80-degree weather outside, which is probably about 100-degree weather in here. That's bad. That shows that could legitimately, like, really harm a human. You know, that's one of the worst nights I've ever felt in my life. I felt so sick last night, and now I feel like completely different. But it's like, holy shit, it felt so bad, you know. And guess what? It's 80 fucking degrees outside, and the sun's out again today. Now, what am I supposed to do? I have to be here, man. I can't. I really wish I could take time off. I can't. You know, I legitimately have to be here every day. It sucks. I wish I could take extra days off at times like this. I can't. I need to make money to pay my bills. I have, again, I know I do this every month. Coming up in a week, I have my internet bill and my dues. It's almost $900 of bills due all at once, but I also have to raise enough money for my day off this week and my day off next week. All within 1 week's time, I have to raise that much. I can't take a day off. Yeah, I know. It's not good. It's seriously not good. But that's the life I'm living right now. The good news is, this heat is supposed to be the last day. In fact, opening up the weather app right now on my phone, okay? After today, every day significantly dips in temperature, okay? There aren't supposed to be that many hot days. Some of the days are cloudy, which is good. If it's cloudy, this office will not heat up at all. If it's cloudy, the sun won't affect the office. And then within a week's time, all the temperatures are going to be dipping by about 15 degrees. And supposedly we're going to...
Juan Rodriguez, thank you for the 4.99 super chat, hun. Oh my God, what a weak person is DSP. Exactly.
A real autumn now.
Autumn.
Okay. So all that being said, I'm happy to be here with you guys. I have a ton of fun. Thank God I love my job. Can you imagine if I hated this job and I was in here suffering through this and then I was feeling sick? I'd be like, fuck this. But, you know, what am I going to do? You know, this sucks. This is just a bad situation, you know. You know, what can you do? I don't know if anything I could do differently. I can't take the day off. I can't, you know, just shitty, right? Okay. What's hilarious is that you got a bunch of people trying to diagnose what's wrong with me. I don't care. I'm listening to 0 of you. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Not one of you is a doctor. You know, I'm okay now. I knew this would happen. You have a bunch of you have this, you have that. That sounds like this. That sounds like that.
Yeah, that's
it
what
sounds like you're an alien growing fucking 4 arms out of your.
No, you're the fucking alien, the one that has to go fucking sip coke just to feel better. You're the one that has all these fucking shivers and shakes and fevers and whatnot. You're the weird one, sir. You're the weird one. You're the one that's dying.
Dickhole. You're right. You got it. All right, man. I'm just gonna have to start wearing bigger pants to make room for the arms. I guess. I'm not listening to any of you.
Okay. Okay. And then when you sit there and catch a stroke on stream, we're all just gonna laugh. All you're gonna see is LOLs and LMAOs. Don't say nothing.
So, that was a terrible night. I'm hoping that doesn't happen again today. I will tell you this. Today, if I'm streaming and I start getting a headache again from the heat, I'm out of here. I'm taking a break and I'm taking a leave to get the swelling down. If that swelling my fucking head starts again, I'm not going through that shit again.
Bro, a leave is not gonna fucking help.
Last night. I'm not going through that again a second time. Okay? No way. All right. And by the way, yes, I'm aware you got that some people have tipped. Just so you guys know, I always do shout outs at the end of the podcast, but they are coming through because I know some people are. Oh, I don't see the pop ups anymore. They are coming through. I will give you shout outs and pop ups.
No. But JG Winnell, no. He can't put the AC back. He's just not doing that. He's just gonna suffer through it and possibly risk death. Because, he's that fucking lazy. It's like, this is the shit this is the problem. It's like he's creating a situation out of nowhere, okay? You want to tell us this shit? Why? Why, Phil? When you have an audience, the audience is not an interactive audience. They're not just going to sit there and just be like, okay, listen to what the fuck you say. They're going to have input. They're going to have input. So you're telling them all this shit that's not normal for a fucking human being. They're going to go ahead and let you know if you have something wrong with you. Because these people go outside. These people have family, friends who've experienced the same thing, so they know the symptoms.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, that's okay. Jay Kramer. Tell him that. He's the one that doesn't want to fucking install the fucking ACs.
Let's hope for the best. Today should be the final day of this bullshit. Okay? It should be, I hope. Let's go through the schedule. So
I know, Eric Roy, like, breathing is just so fucking hard.
For the rest of this week.
Yeah, he's dying, Sizzy Mac. He's fucking dying in front of us.
Let's talk about a follow-up to the Keemstar documentary. And then we got some gaming news to talk about. And then we'll probably do Q&A, depending on time. Fair enough? Okay. So today, Earthbound may or may not conclude. I would love to finish the game with you guys today. I would love to finally give it a proper send-off. You guys have been an amazing interactive audience during the entirety of the Earthbound playthrough and supportive. I really appreciate that. Because this is a game that I didn't know people were going to care about 9 years later. And you guys have, and you've supported it. I really appreciate that. Thank you
for
watching and supporting Earthbound. I hope we have a good, strong end.
You lie,
today.
Phil. You lie!
Finish it and we get a good send-off.
Why do you lie?
Okay. Later tonight is Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's the only opportunity I have this week to really play it. Last week, we unlocked, we saved Donald Duck. He was stuck in another dimension. What a game. Donald Duck is stuck in another dimension.
Donald Duck's a G.
Did you think you would ever hear those words?
Donald Duck got the baddest bitch in the game.
And now we have many other chill things to do, and it'll be a nice, relaxing stream. I really enjoy this game because it is a chill stream with relaxation.
Donald Duck is swaggy.
So I hope you will join me for that tonight, 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow, we begin with Overwatch 2, as long as it works. What I'm actually going to do tonight, I'm going to try to log into my Battle.net account and link both my PlayStation Network and my Xbox Live accounts to it. Hopefully they link and there's no problems. And then hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to play the game. Now here's the thing. The game supposedly launches noon Pacific time tomorrow.
Okay.
I know some people were like, oh, it's out midnight, right? No, from what they're saying, the game will not go live until noon tomorrow. All right. Which fits in perfectly with the stream because I'll be doing the podcast. We'll finish the podcast and we'll try to go right into the game. We'll literally be within the first group of people playing the game. Okay. But I'll be honest with all of you. I'm skeptical about this game. Why am I skeptical? Number one, I don't know if my Battle.net account is going to link properly and unlock all the characters. Okay, in which case, that's going to frustrate me if I actually have to unlock every character manually.
Play with the new ones!
Jeez, I even spent a little bit of money on the pulls and stuff in that game. And that's going to suck if 6 years later their system isn't very good and I have to spend money on the goddamn thing. Or not spend money, but...
Wait, no. Go back. I heard that, sir. Take it back.
All the characters. In which case, that's going to frustrate me if I actually have to unlock every character manually. When I bought the previous game, I even spent a little bit of money on the pulls and stuff in that game. And that's going to suck if 6 years later their system isn't very good, and I have to spend money on the goddamn thing. Or not spend money, but spend time on the goddamn
Yeah, I heard that too, Prophet. I heard that too.
Thing. In order to unlock the characters. That's going to be, because they're saying it's anywhere from 50 to 100 matches to unlock all the characters in the game. As you guys know, I'm not going to be playing this full time. I'm going to be balancing it with other stuff. So if I'm playing it 2-3 times a week, what does that equate to? 10 hours a week? So it's going to take me, what, 2 months to get the characters? That would piss me off, okay? That's number one. Number two, I just want you to think of it this way, okay? Tomorrow at noon, a free-to-play game that is a sequel to a game that was one of the most popular games of 2016, and a game that literally had worldwide coverage, hype, and an even esports league for it is going to go live.
Christmas Meekin, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the stream, baby.
People trying to play this game tomorrow at noon.
Let's continue.
Robert Tyler, thank you for the 199 super chat, hun.
They're going to say,
man, DSP
right,
is so boring while he's talking.
And they're down.
Yes, hun. DSP is so boring while he's talking.
I'm trying to get to the good part. I want to get to the good part so I could, do what I do.
Because everyone just tried to log in at once and completely
It's all right,
back
Chris.
the whole
Don't
system
worry.
out, and they're
You
gonna be
here,
doing
that's all that
damage
matters.
control, trying to fix it and everything, and it might take hours, if not days, for them to actually get the system up to a capacity where it's going to work. Obviously, what's going to happen is after a bit, the people are not going to be playing it as much, and the hype will die down, and it won't be that big of a deal, right? But I really feel tomorrow, launch day, is going to be like insane explosion of attention day. Everyone on the internet's going to want to either play or talk about it. And because of that, you're going to have some issues. So tomorrow, here's our plan. Do the podcast, right? When it's done, try it. See if we can play. We can play great. But if not, well, worst case scenario, we'll do more Evil Within 1. We have a plan. We have a backup plan. I'm down for playing more Evil Within 1 tomorrow if it doesn't work at all. Okay? Now, tomorrow,
exactly, Bill.
The plan essentially was to play Overwatch 2 all day long. I wanted to play first stream, second stream, try out a ton of characters, maps, unlocks, everything. All right? If Overwatch 2 doesn't work on the first stream, I will still try to do it on the late stream. If it still doesn't work on the late stream, all right, now things are kind of up in the air. Because if we don't finish Earthbound today, maybe we'll finish it tomorrow night. If we do finish Earthbound today, then maybe what we'll do is we'll jump on.
He's not going to last because
some of those chill games.
He's not going to last in Overwatch because, again, it's going to be the same fucking game. It's the same fucking game, and it's going to be people who've been playing it forever. And those people who've been playing it, they're going to mop the floor with Phil. That's it. That's literally it. Phil is going to be fucked, and then he's going to be pissed, and he's not going to play the game. He's going to say that the system's broken, that Activision, Bobby Kotick did something, they were too busy, sexually assaulting, sexually abusing their employees to make a decent game, some bullshit like that. You know how he gets down.
He had selected, and maybe we'll pick some of those games, or maybe we could try a game like Proteus or something. We'll do something tomorrow night and different, okay? My hope is that Overwatch 2 will work at the very least by Wednesday. Okay? If it doesn't, that's pretty sad. So hopefully, and then Wednesday we'll play it. If
and
not,
Phil
again,
doesn't know how to do that.
Within.
He can't play a
and
role.
Then same thing Wednesday night.
He just fucking turbos through everything.
Another game. We'll see what happens. Okay? But I can't really promise you what we're doing over the next couple of days because we have no idea how well this game is going to run or work. I really predict that this thing is going to flop on its face and just break because it's free to play. And you're going from a game that was the game of the year for some people 6 years ago. Monstrous sales.
Wait, Overwatch 2 isn't free to play. You got to pay for it, right? Don't you have to pay for it? Because he just like I don't get it. The multiplayer is free to play. So wait, where can I download it? I was trying to download it. I couldn't find it on the Xbox store. Overwatch 2, not 1.
Number 1 team-based shooter for like 2 years. Had, an esports league. This game is insanely popular, and you just made it free to play. So now people who never even played it before are going to say, now I'm going to try it because finally it's free,
It's an update to Overwatch.
So let's see what happens.
So I got to do all this shit.
And we'll go from there. All right? Thursday's my day off. When I come back on Friday, again, we'll see what happens. Will it be Overwatch 2? Will it be Evil Within? I don't know. Friday night is Friday Night Fights.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. Like, I don't. All right. So So wait, I don't know. Like, see, my thing is I want to play it, but I'm not feeling the whole, like, I don't even care about the voice chat shit. Like, cause that shit, like, I always thought these motherfuckers were recording us anyway. My shit is the phone number shit. I don't want to give these motherfuckers my phone number. Like, I don't. Like, I don't, like, if it's so bad that you got to put in your phone number because motherfuckers is cheating and shit, it's just not, it's not for me.
Specialty events or anything going on next week. So essentially what we'll be doing is Evil Within and alternate it with Overwatch 2. The night streams will be Disney Dreamlight Valley alternated with something else. What? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Once Earthbound is done, we have some flexibility in the stuff that we do. We could start up some other random games at night, or we could maybe even start up, I don't know, Dead Space 1. We'll see. I don't want to commit to anything because we have no idea what's going to happen with Overwatch, and we might have a ton of time or we may not have much time at all. Okay? The next major thing's going on. October 14th.
It's like to stop cheaters or some shit.
Back. They actually made it come out earlier because the game's ready to go. So October 14th is Scorn, and I will be trying that out. I have no idea how good the game's going to be or if it's going to be a full playthrough or we just try it once on Game Pass. I don't like it and we never play it again, but I'm going to give it a shot. October 15th is going to be my special react event to Rob Gavigan. All right? We're going to go through his channel, find some spooky videos, and have a good time with that. Last time we did this months ago, you guys enjoyed it, but you were like, yeah, it's kind of like, you know, summertime doesn't really fit. Well, now it's October. It's Halloween. Now it's time for spooky, scary, macabre stuff. Okay? In addition, on that day, we're going to be doing a WWE 2K22 horror-themed fantasy battle royal match. Okay? I'm going to try to put in as many movie villains, killers, monsters, and all kinds of zany stuff that I can put into this match. Okay. And it should be fun. So I hope you guys will join me for that day. Now, just to give you an example about the rest of the month, just listen to this release schedule. It's out of control. You ready for this?
All right. So yeah, I'm not down with this shit. Fuck it. It's not worth it for me.
Here we go. I had the wrong thing. A Plague Tale Requiem, October 18th. Mario plus Rabbids, Sparks of Hope, October 20th. Gotham Knights, October 21st. The Resident Evil 8 DLC that includes both the final story for the Winters family and then reverse the multiplayer part of the game, October 28th. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, October 28th. I literally had just told you the games I'm absolutely playing. There's also other games, for example, Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed, New Tales from the Borderlands, and even Bayonetta 3 that
you were not
I'm
playing.
Not sold on playing.
No, you're not going to play
it's a
anyway.
Strong possibility. Did I say Gotham Knights, by the way, as well? I am playing Gotham Knights for sure. But those other ones, I don't know if I'm playing those. I might skip them. Okay? So that's pretty insane. And that's all within a 3-week. No, that's within a 2-week period. A 2-fucking-week period. All those games. November's no exception. November's packed and December's packed. Okay? Pretty just crazy, over the top amount of stuff coming out. So it's funny because just on today's pre-stream, I had someone who's a viewer criticizing it, saying, you know, you changed. Because back in the day, you used to play all the big releases, you used to jump on all these games, and now you don't. All right, what do you mean? Oh, this summer, all you did was play old games, right? You played Zelda Link to the Past, Final Fantasy VII, Earthbound. Now you're playing Evil Within. What else did I play this summer? A Saints Row, right? Basically, I played all old games. I'm like, yeah, we really look at the summer. Here's what happened this summer. Number one, there was a lot of indie games. That's absolutely true. So they got viral hype by other streamers and shit. Was there ever a consensus on what games were worth playing or not? No. All right, we'll take a look at Cult of the Lamb. Everyone was dying to see me play it. I didn't, and now does anyone talk about it anymore? I haven't heard people about Cult of the Lamb in weeks. No one cares. That's what happens with these indie.
Yes.
They're hot.
Yes, you fucking dumbass. Yes, they were hot. And they were hot. And you should have done like what you always fucking do and played it when it was fucking hot so you could get the fucking views. What part of that are you not understanding? Are you, like, that's your whole fucking formula, bro. Day one views. Yes, it's a meme game. You play it for the meme.
A minute, because people are talking about it and playing it, especially streamers, right? Oh, the big streamers are playing it. Everyone's excited. You got to see it right away. And then within a few days, a month, it's gone. No one even remembers it.
Yes.
This happens all the time.
Yes, this happens all the time, even with your fucking playthroughs. Nobody's talking about Earthbound after this. Nobody. The only thing they're gonna talk about is when you got, like, fucking, when you got banned from Stream Elements. Same thing with Danganronpa. Nobody gives a like, the Danganronpa streams. What can we talk about the Danganronpa stream? Nothing, except when you got unpartnered and shit. That's it.
Blue Monkey Jedi, thank you for $2 super chat, hun. Hello, Shinko. How you doing, honey? Thank you for stopping by. This boy just doesn't get it. He just doesn't get it.
Leg. Let's continue. So I see this happen to a bunch of games this summer, and it's literally like game after game is the same. You know what else happened this summer? Bloodborne / Dark Souls knockoffs. It was like the summer of knockoffs. Oh, Dinesia, Steel Rising, Herpty Dirty Derp. They're all the same. They're all the fucking knockoff games from the FromSoft franchise. And I told you guys, if you really want to see me play that, I'll play Elden Ring again. I'm totally
Look
down.
at that. No.
Plus run in Elden Ring.
No, Mr. Business Degree. Play the game so people, like, that's your fucking job. Raw gameplay. Actual fucking commentary. To have a voice in the fucking game so that people can decide whether it's good or not. That's your job. That's literally your fucking job. This is why you make no money. This is why you're poor. This is why you have to resort to begging. Sorry. Like, what the fuck is your problem, man?
Where we can try to do a new build and everything. No, we don't want that. But you want me to spend money on a game that's a blatant knockoff of fucking FromSoft. Why?
Because that's your fucking job. That's it. That's the only explanation. It's your job. You want to get paid, do what the customer wants you to do. These weird-ass fucking hang-ups is why you're unsuccessful. This fucking obsession with control is why you're unsuccessful. Fuck, man.
They're the same shit, just not as good. Why would I waste my time on it?
So that way you can please your audience and make money off of it. Phil, this is why you don't, when you wonder why Keemstar makes the money and you don't, this is exactly the fucking reason why. You don't do shit that warrants that money. You don't do shit. You don't do what your customers want you to do, but then you expect them to fucking pay you. Let's use your favorite analogy, a sandwich shop. Hi, I would like a tuna sandwich. No, tuna's stupid. Have ham. Here's a ham. I don't want that. I want it. No. You're getting ham. You dunce. You think that fucking restaurant's gonna stay in business? No. Fucking idiot, man.
So there you go. It's the point I'm making. Okay? Doesn't make any sense. All right? What about Xenoblade Chronicles 3? Oh my god. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 gives 80+ hour RPG.
Okay,
so we'd be playing it into the fall on hiatus, it would never finish.
So what? You are literally a fucking monkey dancing for pennies. Dance, monkey. Dance. Dance. That's all you're good for. Okay?
You know what I'm saying? Oh, by the way, after people finally started playing Xenoblade Chronicles, many people were very honest about it and said, yeah, it's paced poorly. It's a game that has too much content. It's paced poorly. It has issues where there's, just like Xenoblade Chronicles 1, which I played many years ago on the Wii and I never finished. It was the same shit. It's the same kind of game. If you're into that shit, great, good for you. But you can't expect a streamer like me, who does a variety of games and doesn't just sit here and play the same.
A variety of what? A variety of what? What did you play that's a fucking variety of, bro? What variety? Can you explain what variety do you play? You play the same shit. The same way.
I dribbled off at it got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
Robert Tuttle, thank you for the $4.99 Super Chat, hun. DSP's like Sean Penn from I Am Sam that doesn't understand anything. I don't know. I saw that. I don't know. I didn't want to watch that movie because it was kind of weird for me because it was like Sam, he was mentally disabled, but someone had sex with him. I don't want to shit on the movie. It was just something that weirded me out. Like, he was a regard. No, let me stop. He had a mental disability, but someone still had sex with him. I don't know. Like, I don't know, man. Like, and it's just weird because it's like I have to watch this man suffer through like
fucking a child custody hearing. Like that's just something I'll watch it. I don't know. Let's say if we'll have like a movie stream. Like we'll have like a stream where we just watch I Am Sam, and I watch this man suffer through the child, custody courts, while I understand how the fuck did Michelle Pfeiffer end up having sex with him. I don't know. All right, let's see.
Game every day to commit to an 80 to 120 hour RPG. That's nuts. Okay, so the thing is, all these criticisms that were thrown my way over the summer, all right, I guess you could say they're valid to some extent. I pretty much skipped almost every new release. But take a look at some of the situations where I didn't, all right? Splatoon 3, all right? I got it.
Nah, fuck that. Go back.
3, all right? I got
No. Let's play that again.
almost every new release. But take a look at some of the situations where I didn't, all right? Splatoon 3, all right? I got it.
Let me see something. Let me confirm. Confirming. Verifying. Making sure. Processing. Let's see. Come on, let's see. Let me see. Okay, let's see. Let me see something here. Is this it? Hold on, let me unmute the site.
Be down if I spent $60 on the thing, and within 2 sessions, people are already like, "Oh, we're bored of Splatoon."
We found it! Wepa! Here we go. So here we go. The Level 1 Podcast, episode 66, September 15, 2022. It's game news overload again. So here we go. Come on, I just played the thing. Come on.
Goodness that the fan donated it a couple weeks ago. Thank you so much to the fan who did. Because, yeah, I probably would feel pretty down if I spent $60 on the thing, and within 2 sessions, people are already like, "Oh, we're bored of Splatoon." It just seems to me that it's something that for a certain group of people, they absolutely love it. But for others, it just doesn't matter. And I'll give you a perfect example.
All right, I'll take the auto pick. I'll take it. Still shifty-eyed with it, but I'll take it.
All right, Splatoon 3. All right, I got it. I bought it. I played it. I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Splatoon 3 was good. I was like, wow, I would like to dedicate
of
some
course,
time
Barrett.
to
He doesn't care. He doesn't care.
It sucks, Phil. Why
And so whoever donated the game, you guys scammed.
are you playing this? Huh? It's the hottest selling game in Japan ever. The Nintendo community is going crazy for this game. I'm just starting to unlock and learn the weapons. I'm having a good... It sucks. Stop playing it. Views are down. Support is down. No one's watching the videos on my channel on YouTube On Demand. It literally... I'm not kidding you. The lowest viewed video I've ever uploaded on dspgaming was Splatoon 3. It was like 3 days and the video didn't have 200 views yet.
That's a lie.
So you can blame me all you want.
That's a lie.
But I don't watch the content. I make it. If my audience is outright telling me this game is not for us, we don't care, then I'm not going to continue to play it. People literally told me, don't keep playing this game.
Who told you?
Like it. Okay? So
Who told you? Who told you exactly?
Take a look at Multiverses. Here's a game that was the hottest fighting game. It literally is still the hottest fighting game right now.
Oh no,
It's
people
got
told
more
you about
people
that
playing
one.
it, more people watching streams of it. It's the biggest fighting game there is in the world. I played it for 3 months. I started systematically picking out the characters that I like Bugs Bunny, Velma, Iron Giant, Batman.
alone,
when
you
new characters
fucker.
came out, like Morty and Gizmo, I bought the character. I tried to learn the character. I actively sunk 3 months of streaming time on and off into this game to try to learn it competitively. This was after you guys told me for years to play another fighting game than Street Fighter. You begged me.
Yeah.
You said, do anything but Street Fighter. We want to see you play anything but Street Fighter. We're tired of Street Fighter. So I did. And then what happened at the end of the 3 months? Oh, I hate this. This is boring now. The game's not fun to watch anymore. To which I explained, this is what happens with competitive fighting games.
That's not a competitive
At
fighting
first, there's
game.
the air of exploration. It's exciting because you've never seen these characters be used before. You don't know what they're possible of doing.
Jesus
so everything's
Christ.
new, right? The stages are new. The characters are new. Everything's fun and new. And then when you get to a certain level, all right? When you get to a certain level, all right?
What is he doing?
What ends up happening is
Stop
it
slapping the
now
hands.
becomes, it's only interesting to those who care about the game at a competitive level.
What?
It
No.
no longer matters to
Nobody-
the casual viewer.
You don't have a casual viewer. Dude, you have a bunch of idiots in your chat. Nobody gives a fuck, bro. Like, legitimate, nobody gives a fuck. They're all dumb. You literally have one guy who eats baby food still. Nobody has these intricate thoughts that you're making up. Oh yeah, Nisu Kitsune. I didn't forget that.
You've seen 3 months of this game on and off, and you're ready to move on. Only people who care about, oh, what's the high-level gameplay? What's a combo? What beats what? And if you watch my gameplay recently of Multiverses, you'll see I started doing more high-end stuff with
There's no high-end stuff. With Bugs, there is no high-end stuff. It's a fucking side drop kick. It's a drop kick. It's a fucking swinging your bat up. It's fucking, bringing the rocket and the goddamn fucking safe. Like that. It's not high-level gameplay. It's spamming the same shit. It's pattern play. Pattern play. Pattern play.
Bunny. I'm learning the time.
Derek is Asian.
Strike, so the safe will come up and hit 2 characters at once and double eliminate them. I'm learning how to stay on top of an enemy on the edge and just knock them off the screen rather than giving them a chance to recover. I'm not just flailing about mashing buttons anymore. I'm trying to learn more advanced strategies.
So why is
with the
it,
characters that I'm
if that's the case, why is it every time that you guys win, your partner has most of the knockouts? And every time you guys lose, it's because you got knocked out most of the time. Why is that?
using, right?
His commentary is
So there you
bullshit.
go.
How you doing, Clay
You know what
Dale?
I'm saying? I gave it a shot, and this is the biggest game of the summer. If you look at all the games that came out over the course of summer 2022, Multiverses is literally the biggest. It has the biggest player base and more people watching it than anything else. And you guys, after 3 months, told me to stop playing it. So you have to understand something. You can please some of the people all of the time.
You can't please
You can
nobody,
please
bro.
all of the people some of the time. But there's absolutely no way I can please you all. Especially during a summer like this, where there was no definitive thing to do. I'll give you some perspective here. 2 years ago, we had Ghost of Tsushima. That was the best game of the summer. Everyone loved watching the playthrough. Everyone collectively was like, what a great game. What a great playthrough. Perfect summer, right? That didn't happen this year. This year, things were all over the fucking place. And you couldn't tell what was going to be good. You couldn't tell what was going to last, what was going to get boring quick. It was just a crazy, chaotic summer. So rather than me saying, let me take insane amount of gamble on a million games that we don't know if they're good or not, let's just play some stuff that I know I'm going to like, that you guys are telling me you're going to like seeing again. Let's just do it a little differently.
And how's
So I
that
did.
working for you? How's
We
that
ended up
working
going
for you?
back and playing a ridiculous amount
How's
of
that
retro
working
games.
for you?
Admittedly, this was the inadvertent summer of retro 2.0. And this summer, it worked. 9 years ago,
That's right,
the summer of
Jerome.
retro
That's right.
completely flopped. 9 years ago, it was Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past, Super Mario World, Chrono Trigger, Earthbound.
Not good. Not good.
What else? There was at least 1 or 2 others I
Not
I
good.
played a bunch of retro games in a short period of time.
Not
You guys
good.
hated it. And I say you guys, I don't even know if any of you were watching me 9 years ago, right? So maybe it's totally out of turn here. Maybe none of you were watching it. back then,
Nobody's
right?
watching
Who
because
knows?
you
But-
suck.
The point I'm making here is
Fucking suck.
summer,
That's why.
I played Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past.
Nobody cares.
Earthbound,
Nobody gives a
2
shit.
games that previously I had played and flopped.
Shit is trash.
Saints Row, which
Nobody gives a
actually is pretty
fuck.
good, I feel.
Nope, it was bad. You
A few
feel.
other throwback playthroughs like Final Fantasy VII, which I had never played for you guys before.
Still trash.
That was a really special one, among a few other things. And overall,
It's
I think
trash.
it went pretty well.
No, you
And
think
I
it went. See,
apologize.
that's the thing, DSP. You have this like real disassociation of between like how you feel and what you think and the reality. The reality is this is bullshit. Bullshit Summer of Retro. Okay? Nobody liked it. Horrible gameplay, horrible commentary, horrible interactivity, horrible stream overall. Overall. Okay? Instead of subjecting your audience to, again, another edition of watching Phil play with his toys, you could have been making serious bank playing these hot new games. But no, you want to be Phil. You want to do shit your way and expect it to work out for you. Life doesn't work like that, dummy. It doesn't.
Those of you who are like, you know, it just doesn't feel like DSP gaming anymore. Because Phil would always be the guy who would cover the biggest games, the hottest games, the newest game. I get it. But things have changed. Number one, I don't have that kind of financial flexibility anymore. A lot of the times I'm dependent.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so if you don't have that financial flexibility anymore, instead of you wasting money on fucking new games, how about you go ahead and play the games that you already have and finish them? Why don't you just finish Splatoon 3? Since you bought it, you know, you did buy it, you might as well play it. A fan wanted you to play it, so you might as well. The fuck, bro? The fuck is this? Hold on, I was watching something. My bad, sorry.
Now, what's on Game Pass? What's this? What's that? Right? We're now in a situation. In the next few months, I'm not kidding, there's probably about 20 games I'm going to be playing. All right? I am going to be heavily reliant on you guys and your support, whether it's tips, whether it's people just want to donate credit for PlayStation Network or Xbox Live or even Nintendo. All right? Whatever. That will help me defray the cost of all this crazy amount of games that I'm going to be buying and playing in the next few months. And I appreciate everyone.
Dying Light
who
2,
steps
yeah, I
up
can't
and
forget
supports
that.
these streams because you make that possible. Okay? But why was I going to sit there and literally buy a ton of indie games, knockoff games, and shit that there was no guarantee anything was going to be popular? And then even when I played the ones that should have been the most popular, like Multiverses and Splatoon, they didn't do good. I don't know what to tell you. You know, again, this was just not a good summer for definitively, you know, figuring stuff out, right? What a retro play. So actually Lost Inputs summarized them all. Toy Story 2 and 3, Batman Arkham Asylum, Super Mario 2,
Trash.
Zelda 2,
Trash.
Fable, Sonic 1, 2, and 3,
Trash.
Pac-Man.
Trash.
Pac-Man, I mean, yeah, it's retro, but I never played those games before.
Trash. All trash. Trash gameplay.
Lost Input says, I feel like if you didn't want to play new games, you could have done ones you didn't play before. Never played Toy Story 2 or 3. Never played Super Mario 2 for you guys. Never played Zelda 2 at all. Never did a full playthrough of Sonic 3. Never played the Pac-Man game. So literally, thanks. I did exactly what you wanted. But not in your eyes, but I did do exactly what you wanted. There you go. Okay. Anyway.
Can we get to it, please? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
go.
So the good news is the summer is over. Today is literally the final hot day. Today is the end of the wait. I say tomorrow
Autumn.
with Overwatch 2. Within a week, we've got
All right,
Storm.
it's autumn.
Then, like, every week, we've got, you know, game
We
after
got
game
bangers,
after game.
bangers, bangers.
We're getting to the point.
We're getting to the
where
meat.
Finally, we're going to have alleviation. We're going to have new stuff
We're
coming.
going to have relief.
All right? It's going to be good. And I hope that you guys are excited for that. I know I am. I'm sorry that we had a summer that was very different than what you would expect on DSP Gaming. But I feel like the light at the end of the tunnel, for those of you who didn't like the retro stuff, is coming. Personally, I like the retro stuff. I had a great time with it. And by the way, people were very supportive of the summer. They were. It wasn't like all of a sudden viewership completely tanked, support tanked. No, it didn't happen at all. Overall, things went well over the summer. All right? Now that we have new releases coming out, things are going to get back on track for growth, which I'm excited for. I would predict within the next 1.5 to 2 months.
Excuse me.
All right. I will be hitting 200,000 subs.
2 months, bro. Your man is literally,
sub and unsub, and that's what's going to keep us from that level. But I predict once the new releases start hitting, you're going to start seeing more consistent subs coming in, and boom, we're going to hit it. So I'm excited for this. I hope you guys are too. Okay. All right. We got all that out of the way. Now, I have a follow-up to the Keemstar documentary that I reacted to.
Okay.
All right? After having reacted to that whole thing, I got a very interesting message. And I'm going to keep the person's identity a secret.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to read this message to you. All right? This is very interesting. I'm just going to read it word for word verbatim. I don't see why not. Right? This is really good. Listen to this. Okay? So once I reacted to the Keemstar documentary, at the very end of it, I asked a question to the open audience, to everyone. I said, in light of everything we just saw, all right, who on earth could be a fan of Keemstar? Because the truth is, he has a ton of fans. He's popular. He makes money doing this. But I don't understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's just because I'm not the kind of person who would enjoy that content.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't get it. He's done despicable things that are documented. And people just keep forgiving him over and over.
Okay.
And just keep watching his content. And it drives me bonkers. Okay?
Yes. Because he wants to do the same
Right?
thing. That's why. He wants to do the exact same thing.
To me.
He wants to get away. Think about it.
All right.
Think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Think about I want you to think about what he said before we even get started with this. Listen to what this boy just said. He wants to know the secret. He wants to know the source. He wants to know the recipe, so that way he can be a piece of shit and still make money. That's where this man's mind is at. Think about it. Think about it. That's where his mind is at. His mind is, how is it that Keemstar gets to be a piece of shit and fucking make tons of money and I don't? People make fun of me. People don't give me shit. I don't have sponsors. People don't want to work with me. No, but Polar Brain, he doesn't want to just get away with it. He wants to get paid for it. He wants to get rewarded for it. You see, this is the problem with these fucking idiots. Just like everyone of his ilk during his generation, during his time on YouTube, they see these people. They see the negative, and all they can see is that these people are successful by just simply being negative. It's like what their mind is geared towards. All the AVGN rejects, all of them, they didn't see the fact that James Rolfe had a passion for what he did, had a cinematography background. That the angry, nerd thing is just a character. They think it's the bad traits, the bad behavior. That's what gets rewarded. And he wants to know, how can he get in on that? His greed is telling, how can he get on it? How can I be a dickhead and get paid for it too? Because that's really the mindset. That's really Phil's mindset. How can I be a piece of shit and get paid for it too? Yeah, exactly, Green Lobster. And he doesn't understand that Howard Stern also gets in trouble for the shit that not the new Howard Stern, but the old Howard Stern used to get in trouble for the shit that he used to say. And he used to have to back it up. He couldn't afford to ban people who criticized him. He couldn't afford to hide out in the echo chamber. In order for him to continue his success, he had to face the consequences of his actions.
I didn't understand. And we got some various answers during the live stream, but someone actually went out of their way to write me a big ass
Elaine,
answer,
we
right?
miss
And
you,
this was a
Elaine.
great perspective for me.
I know she's working
now I
right
think I
now,
get
so
it.
I hope
You guys ready?
she
Here
hears
we
that
go.
shout out. I hope you're doing great at work.
So, you asked about why people continue to support Keemstar despite all the bad stuff he said and done.
Exactly,
I
Ramen
think I can
Brahmin.
shed some light on that. I was a pretty big Drama Alert fan for its first few years. The reason that I stopped really watching wasn't because of anything that he had done at all. I just grew out of the drama genre as a whole. Most of his fan base are younger people, kids and teens that get obsessed over the personal lives of their fans. I think when he means fans, I think he meant to say the personal lives of the content that they watch, and they're the fans. I think that's what he meant to say. They're super fans, right? So naturally, it follows that they care a lot about drama too. It's basically TMZ mixed with Maury, like Maury Povich show, for younger people. Trash TV, cheap entertainment.
So, right by the reference, I can already tell this looks like it was Phil induced. Maury Povich. Wait, what was the other shit he shit?
younger people. Trash TV, cheap entertainment. I was aware that a lot of the stuff that he
No, go back. Thank you.
personal lives of their fans. I think what he means fans, I think he meant to say like the personal lives of the content that they watch and they're the fans. I think that's what he meant to say. Like they're super fans, right? So naturally, it follows that they care a lot about drama too. It's basically TMZ mixed with Maury, like Maury Povich show.
Maury.
People.
Maury. Like Maury. Out of all the trash TV, that's the real world. Fucking, you could, I don't know, the Real Housewives of whatever fucking country's popping now. Like, it's like a current affair. It's like Dateline. It's like, geez, Christ, man.
Cheap entertainment. I was aware that a lot of the stuff that he had done, but I kept watching because I was just interested in the drama, and he was the best source for that. Probably because he was manipulating and manufacturing things behind the scenes. I kind of realized that he was a scummy guy, but I just never paid attention until after I started losing interest in that kind of content. I grew up, I got a life of my own, and I didn't have time for that BS anymore. But there's always new kids and teens on YouTube wondering about their favorite YouTubers that stumble into Keem in that way. And he actually did another follow-up. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. You commented on how he kind of became teen news when he started covering things like Jake Paul and stuff. But in reality, he just changed from nerdy teenage boys to kids more generally. So what he's saying is, originally it was like these nerdy teens who were into drama. Then he just said, let's just have kids watch my content instead, so cover Jake Paul. I started watching a lot of Call of Duty commenters like Wings as a kid and a teen. And those were people that he focused on at first. Then he kind of expanded to gamers in general, and then later on to YouTubers as a whole, around the time that I started growing out of it. So I bet his audience always skewed young, but became significantly younger and more mainstream over time. The reason people watched Keem over those other drama YouTubers is because he casted a very wide net, usually reported on stuff first, and was able to secure interviews a lot more often. Obviously, he did this through scumbag means a lot of the time, and in retrospect, none of that stuff was very interesting in general anyway. Basically, the appeal of drama channels is a mix of the parasocial relationships, especially young, people develop with the content creators that they like, and trash TV stuff like TMZ. Keem gamed the system to make himself the go-to source for that kind of stuff. There you go. I honestly don't think you could answer the question or summarize it better than that. Yeah, basically.
Let me see something. Okay. Now let me just let it keep going.
Keemstar is someone who I would say focuses on and takes advantage of young people who are ignorant and gullible. And
just like you do, you forgot about your 17-year-old girlfriend, right? That you harassed over and over again.
Mathbad, thank you for the $2 super chat, hun. Maury freed more black men than Lincoln. Exactly.
Remember that? Remember Panda Lee? Leanna? When you were harassing her in high school?
It got all over my fucking leg.
You forgot? No, we're about to get to that. We're about to get to that, Klaus. We're about to get to that. Do you remember? You remember that young girl who was still in high school and you still harassing her for her to be your boyfriend? I mean, your girlfriend or whatever? That's a lot worse. It's a lot worse than having entertainment that kids could watch. Okay? Remember Derek? Derek, who stole his mother's credit card to give you money? And he was underage? Derek was underage. Okay? What you have done is way worse than what Keem does with his content. I mean, no, I'm not to say he's significantly like better than you in moral standing, but what you've done is much worse. You actually sit there and actually apply hypnotizing techniques onto your audience of invalids, and you bleed them dry of money, and you don't even offer them anything in return. Okay? You literally have a fan. Let's talk about Derek. You have a fan who literally used to keep a playlist of little girls bathing. I believe one of your donators, one of your contributors, was a legitimate sex offender, I believe. Yes, Bill Brasky. Yes, Bill Brasky. Derek was caught with he had a public playlists of little girls taking baths. And he knew that shit was wrong because he deleted that playlist. Once people find out, he deleted that shit.
Impressionable.
God damn it, Blackman.
Blackmate666, thank you for the fun out super chat, hun. Ew, the pancakes are ready. Maury trapped a lot of black men with rotund white women from the local trailer park, too, so emancipator he ain't.
Exactly. Oh, he privated Green Lobster. He privated. Oh, shit. Kaluth, how you doing, baby?
Yeah. Just the same as everybody else. The same as the Fortnite streamers.
No.
The same, you know what I mean? The meme streamers. Do you really believe, be honest with everyone here, do you think that these people, these teenagers, these kids in their 20s...
Faraj, smile, thank you for the $5 super chat, hun. Shalom. Shalom Adonai. Thank you, honey.
Just playing Among Us and every viral game that comes out. Do you think that their vast majority of their viewers are adults? No.
No.
It's children.
Okay.
It's children and teens.
Yeah.
Who are impressionable, who are stupid, and don't care or don't know better.
Then
they don't
what?
Understand what they're watching.
Then
so
what?
They just think it's funny and they watch it and they waste their time.
Yes, that's the point. Like with you, like my son, when he was younger, when he was in the single digit age, yeah, he watched fucking Game Grumps. He watched guys like fucking Troy Dan, who literally, Troy Dan is literally the successful you, Phil. He's literally the successful you. That's it. Like, he's like the good version of you. He does the gotcha. He does the corny gimmicks. He wears those silly hats, does everything. Better than you. My son watches some guy named Parker Plays. Used to watch Parker Plays all the time. He's a grown, he's a grown dude. They make content that kids would want to watch. Is anything like super sexualized? Are they being groomed? Huh? No. Are they being told to expose their personal information to give money? Are they being feigned distress to? No. You're way worse, bro. All right, Roachbait.
I couldn't tell you. Again, I know people who their kids are hyper into Fortnite, like crazy into Fortnite. But they don't even like play games outside of that, just Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? So you prey on that. And you might say, well,
just like when you play YouTuber's Life 2, huh? Disney Dreamlight Valley? Super Monkey Ball? Huh? I'm sorry, Phil. I can't hear you. I can't hear you over the hypocrisy. I'm sorry. What? I can't hear you. You're too far. Tell Donald Duck to shut up real quick.
Prey on that, right? Yeah, that's how I feel. Other people might say capitalize. Other people might say take advantage of or focus your attention on. I think it's preying on the young because I don't think it's fair to target kids in that manner Especially when it's like targeted in a way that's deceptive.
How?
Like, for example,
Can you tell me how? Yeah, tell me.
Star covering news, but it's not news. It's something he orchestrated to be news. But the kids don't know that. The teens don't know that. They're dumb.
And that's for their parents to teach them. That's not Keemstar's fault. That's up to their parents. Just like me, I'm responsible for what my son watches. I'm responsible for what my kids watch. And I teach them. Well, young Fleur, I teach first floor. I show him. I explain to him. So that way he can make wise decisions when it comes to the content that he watches.
They're ignorant.
You think every single fucking parent is like your dumbass parents? Your stupid ass parents that fucking gave you everything that you wanted? They didn't let you experience any consequence at all? And just let you consume?
Just care about it being drama. They don't realize he made the drama to make the story for him to benefit. We do. We know he's a doxer. We know he's a manipulator. We know he's a vindictive guy who really messes with people's lives and doesn't care who he steps on to get ahead. But they don't care because they're too young and immature to even understand that. So with no filter, right? No adult filter or mature filter, they just think this is great. And what's funny about it all is just yesterday, okay, we took a look at my channel's demographics. And ladies and gentlemen, what we determined from my demographics, less than 1% of my viewing audience is of the ages of 13 to 18.
And that's a fucking problem, Phil, because if your content is made not for kids, if you're not supposed to have any. The
vast majority of my viewers.
Bro. You're not supposed to have any. None. If you make content that's not for children, you shouldn't have any at all. That 1% means it's just one dumbass that was fucking stupid enough to let them know like their real age. Nobody does that on fucking YouTube, bro. Yes, Jose TV1. Yes, this is whatchamacallit? This is common. This is public knowledge. Derek had a public YouTube playlist of little girls taking baths. Just saying. Just fucking saying. Okay? Now back to you, Phil. Again, you make content that's not for kids.
Phil, the pancakes are ready. Joseph, thank you for the file super chat, hun. Speaking of content, I was talking to Super Crazy. You guys are great at character studies with this pig roach. You should check out Barry on HBO. Big up Super Crazy, honey. Thank you, honey. I'll check it out, honey. Thank you.
Thank you. Let me check my analytics. Real quick. Let me see what my analytics are looking right now. Audience, he said less than 1%. Okay, so we're going here. Come on. Show me the thing. Show me the thing. Let me see top. Let me see watch time. Let me see. Here we go. Okay? Just like me. Got less than 1%. I got less than 0.1%. Come on, man. You fucking up, Phil.
Next alarm, thank you for the $5 Australian super chat,
I
hun.
dribbled off and it got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
That means he blows bubbles and does silly dress up for adults. Exactly.
That's even worse. See, let's say even if you don't have the kids, you dressing up for a bunch of fucking grown-ass men. Come on. You blowing bubbles for grown-ass men, because we know there ain't no ladies up in there. Probably Plum Girl, probably. And even then, I'm taking a risk with that. Let's think about it, Phil. You don't make content for kids. You make content for the big boys, right? And what do you do for the big boys? You put on a hat. You put on glasses. You put on a vest. You put on, crown, a bender hat with a cock and balls on top. You do this for grown men. That's it. So that's the realization you need to realize. That's the realization you need to come to. So no, your audience isn't full of children. That's much worse. You're blowing bubbles for grown men. You're playing dress up for grown men. You're making shit and weird feces jokes for grown men.
Are actually from their mid-20s to mid-30s.
Yes.
And then it skews
Who you blow bubbles for?
to the 20s to the 40s. It's all adults.
What's up, Donut
People
Sensei?
watching because they want intelligent content.
Blowing bubbles. Eating food. Painfully. Talking about shit. All day. That's what adults watch.
They want fun content. They want someone who can formulate a fucking intelligent sentence and opinion. I'm not.
How do you patch PC games? How do you even patch PC games? I can't find the butter. Where's the butter? I saw Grandpa at the store. He couldn't buy things for his family. Like, come on, man.
I'm a genius. I'm not. I'm pretty dumb. But they want something that's meaningful.
What's meaningful? What's meaningful? All right, Sarah, thank you for staying.
They want fun conversation.
What's fun?
They want interaction.
What interaction? You don't read anything that comes out unless it's a tip. And then most of the fucking interaction that you get, you meet it with hostility and toxicity.
They don't want drama, slamming.
Okay, so why did you watch an entire fucking react to a person that you have beef with? Why do you stop and have these end-all be-all conversations about fucking people that you consider trolls?
Attacking. Garbage content. Oh, look, I'm a memester. And I team up with 5 other streamers to play Among Us and we all joke with each other. It's fucking fluff. It's brainless shit. That's what's popular on YouTube now. Because the algorithm made it popular. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, if anything, we take a look at the story of Keemstar and you realize he gamed the system.
Yeah, he gamed the system and you're fucking mad that you can't. That's why you're sitting there with your ugly fucking wife, with your fucking, dying cat, with your fucking heat retention condo, with your fucking balding hair, with your bad back, with your shaky legs, with your gout-infested toes. That's why you're living this life, because you don't know how to game the system. The motherfucker told you right off the bat, it's a game. You got to learn how to play the game. And you, instead of learning how to adapt and learning how to adjust your strategies, you keep restarting the fucking level. He explained this shit to you. Yes, he beat the fucking game. Ha ha. Suck on it. What's up, boss lady?
He wrote those metrics out.
Yes.
And he basically preyed on the immature and young to make shit content.
No, he didn't.
How?
How?
Become popular.
How? How did he prey with people? Can you show me? How did he bombard people with constant uploads? How did he harass people with constant mentions of his schedule? How many times did he beg tweet?
The funny part about it is that when we watched that documentary, we realized he literally didn't make money on any of the shit he was doing. He was a failure. The only time he succeeded was selling a Minecraft knockoff game to children.
Yes! Took some L's and he bounced back.
Yamamoto, thank you for the 189 super chat, hun. He's mad at people with friends having good times. Exactly.
That is how he made his money. He literally sold a Minecraft knockoff game to a bunch of kids. And that made him millions of dollars. He then used that money to make drama alert.
Let's continue.
And then he...
Gengar Green, thank you for the 499 super chat, hun. Phil talks about meaningful content, intellectual, and whatnot.
I dribbled off and it got all over my fucking leg. Let's continue.
But where exactly does Phil content fall into these parameters he's set? It doesn't, honey. It doesn't. It's bullshit.
I dribbled off and
it's
it
fucking
got all
bullshit.
over my fucking leg.
Okay.
Let's continue.
Thank you, honey. Thank you to Yamamoto. Yosef, thank you for the $2 super chat, hun. I'm going to end systemic racism by drinking water. Exactly. Exactly. No color in the beverage. Make it clear so everyone can see it. Thank you, honey. I said ice. Yamamoto. I blended the ice and the Y. It came together, honey.
Rode the wave from then on in. He literally never succeeded for any talent whatsoever. But he's going to tell me, right, that I'm a failure back up
You are!
level 1.
You are!
When this motherfucker, the only thing he ever succeeded at was milking kids.
No, he didn't. He didn't succeed by milking kids. You succeeded by milking kids. You are the one who milks the kids. Okay? Not only that, you went ahead, booted up your stream so you can milk the kids, sat down, milked yourself, didn't even wash your hands, and then went right back to milking the kids.
Which is hilarious because one of the biggest things he ever complained about was people who were pedophiles. But he's the one who was actually taking advantage of children.
No, not like you, dumbass. Not like you, who contacts a girl who is under the age of 18 and harasses her to be her boyfriend. Okie dokie. Oh, I just want to make it clear. Phil, let's put this in perspective. You courted a girl under the age of 18 for her to be your girlfriend. That's not okay. That is not okay.
All along. Alrighty then. Well, I guess we can now put that to rest, right?
Oh no, we're not gonna put that to rest. Oh my God, you sir are a fucking moron with the lack of self-awareness. Okay, let's rewind that again. Okay, so let's put this. You calling Keemstar a predator? He preys on kids. Remember, you harassed a girl under the age of 18 for her to be your girlfriend. You moved her halfway across the country just so she can be your fucking maid. You basically isolated her from her friends and family and treated her like shit. Do you understand that? So let's rewind that one more fucking time so everyone can hear it. You, Phil Paul Burnell, harassed a girl under the age of 17 to be your girlfriend, okay? You are in no position, none, to be making these types of claims, okay? So one more time, just so we can hammer it in. I didn't even know that part. Look at that. She couldn't even fucking graduate. Fuck. Let me keep going, because this motherfucker.
There you go.
This motherfucker.
Let's continue. Oh, gaming news. We actually have some gaming news to talk about today. Okay? Oh, God, I forgot about this story. All right, two news stories today. The
fucking
first
groomer.
one,
You fucking groomer. You piece of shit groomer. Dumbass motherfucking piece of shit. You know what? You part of a fucking generation of fucked up kids. Part of a generation of fucked up kids who had fucking egotistical, selfish, narcissistic parents who didn't want to be seen as the parents with the fucked up kids, even though they had fucked up kids. They sheltered you. They fucking rationalized every bad decision you made just so the optics wouldn't be, I'm the parent of the fucked up kid. So what happened? Instead of having these behaviors corrected, it gets worse and worse to these fucking perversions. Fucking perversions which they exhibit on people that they deem weaker than themselves. Whether it be in age, status, physicality, what have you. That's what you are, Phil. You're one of those fucked up kids. You, Derek, probably that fucking big fat motherfucker, Jackie Jones, too. And you got the nerve, the absolute fucking nerve, to say that someone else does that shit. You're a fucking grooming piece of shit. Grooming piece of shit. And we will never forget, never, that you groomed a girl who was under the age of 18 to be your girlfriend.
May or may not be true yet. It's rumored, but it's not confirmed. The Halo franchise may be changing its game engine to the Unreal Engine, which is literally the engine that the vast majority of video games use to develop their game. Why? There is a story this morning from Windows Central reporting that the Slipspace engine, which is the engine that Halo Infinite currently uses, okay, to generate all its graphics in its world, is a big part of why Halo Infinite has had so many development problems over the last year. At launch, there were no tools whatsoever to properly develop the engine. It was all non-existent, and it caused tons of issues. They were trying to contract out work, but they had no way for these contractors to actually develop for their engine because it was a different engine from what they were used to working with. So, you're like, you know what this reminds me of? Honestly, PS3. When PS3 launched, Sony absolutely demanded that the hardware of the PS3 would be different, and their mindset was, it's going to be better. Even though it's different from what everyone else develops for, it's going to be better because we're going to dare to be different. But in the long run, our games are going to look better. They're going to perform better. What ended up happening was, like 2 to 3 years into the life cycle of the PS3, game developers were coming out saying, this is shit. It's too hard to develop for. We have to work our asses off to even port a game onto this thing, let alone build one from the ground up. It's a nightmare, and we can easily make games for PC or Xbox Engine. Why do we have to do different architecture on this fucking thing? Why did they do this? By the end of the life cycle of the PS3, admittedly, you had games like The Last of Us 1, and you're like, holy shit, that game's groundbreakingly amazing, jaw-dropping. But it took so long, right? We've had so many examples of this happening. We absolutely must demand we use something groundbreaking and new. But if you're not equipped to do that and handle that, you know what I'm saying? Sadly, what's going to happen? And this is exactly what happened with 343. They have an engine called the Slipspace engine. It's exclusive to this game, right? So it's a brand new engine. But they don't have the flexibility to do things with it. They don't have years of experience where hundreds of other developers have been using it, figured nuances out about it, shortcuts around it. It's like, this would be like, you're going to build a house, okay? And you have blueprints on how to build a house with bricks and cement. It's been done before. Here's how you do it. Oh, well, I'm going to build a house from scratch with wood and nails. Do you have any instructions on how to do it? No. I know we can do it, but we don't know how. We just got to figure it out. That's what they did. Oh, let's just start from scratch. I figured this shit out. Like, well, you're going to have some problems. No one else has done it before, so you don't have a guide to use. So now it kind of makes sense. This is why every other game developer out there can easily update their games, have season passes, have these changes, and they're just stuck with Halo Infinite being too hard to develop. Makes sense now, but that's terrible, dude. That's really shit. And I'm sad about that because I like Halo Infinite. I loved it last year. A year ago, it was one of my favorite games of the year. I was playing multiplayer a lot, loved it, and I was really looking forward to the future of Halo Infinite. And now, let's be honest here. The game doesn't have a future. It's dead. No one talks about it. The player base is exponentially smaller than it was once. And if anything, I would like to see it be one of these Cinderella stories, like Rainbow Six Extraction, like No Man's Sky, where it had an insanely bad first year, but then they come back. I would love that, but I don't know. I'm very skeptical that they're going to experience that. And I'm a little sad because I really like that game, and man. Okay. The other story today is like so cringeworthy, so fucking groan-worthy, so facepalm centric. All right? I feel like I'm going to tell you this, the headline, but I need to like shock you out of it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just going to say it. All right? I'm just going to say it. And then we'll see what happens. Are you ready? Horizon Zero Dawn is getting a modern remake for PlayStation 5. I hope that jump scare shocked you out of your horror. Like, I hope that was scarier than what I just told you, so that you're not traumatized forever by the news story. Okay?
What part of this is intelligent or meaning, like that thing right there? What part of that was intelligent or meaningful? What am I supposed to get out of it? Yes, Rugel Bernstein's a fucking retard, so he's gonna go feel funny face. But literally, for an intelligent human being who actually uses their fucking brain, where's the humor in that, bro? Where's the humor in that?
Right now, if you didn't know about this yet and you just heard it, you're probably like, no, Phil's fucking with us. No. All right. I hate to say it. I really hate to say it. All right? But I told you so. All right, I don't hate to say it. I told you so. 1 month ago, it was the release of The Last of Us 1 Remake. And everyone was talking about this game. And there were two schools of thought. One was, oh, this is amazing, because now it's The Last of Us 1 with Last of Us 2 graphics and more changes to the game engine and better things there. And it has accessibility features. And this is amazing. Oh, it's $70. Who cares? Just throw your money at Sony and Naughty Dog. They deserve the world. They're the big company that's doing things better to change gaming for the better for the future. And you absolutely should support this effort, despite the fact that the game doesn't have the multiplayer the original had, despite the fact that the game has no new voice acting, no new story, no new gameplay elements. Even though they claimed there would be, there were 0 new gameplay elements in the game except building your weapon at the workbench. Literally, the AI was identical. I know because I watched a fucking playthrough of it, and it was exactly the same as the original game with the same AI idiot stumbling in front of you, blocking your way when you're trying to go. I couldn't believe it. I was like, they literally did not care about making this worth $70 at all. All they wanted to do was pump out another game for $70 and have people buy it under the guise of, we're the good guy company. We're putting in all those accessibility features from Last of Us 2, and so just give us $70. And people bought it in droves. Now, admittedly, I have not seen the sales numbers for Last of Us 1 Remake. I didn't follow up on it because I was so upset about it. I didn't even fucking bother with it. I didn't care. I am happy to say many people who needed those accessibility features have enjoyed The Last of Us 1 for the very first time. I'm very happy to hear that. But those features should have been patched in for free or for a discounted rate. It shouldn't have been $70. They shouldn't have charged you $70 for a graphical overhaul when the rest of the game was identical. Okay, $70 is an insane ripoff, a slap in the face of fans and consumers everywhere, and anyone who paid that, you got ripped off. It doesn't matter if you support Naughty Dog or not. They disrespected you and you got ripped off. Okay? So why am I talking about this now? Because guess what? I said, when that game was coming out, I said, mark my words. This is the beginning of the slippery slope. Because if this game sells well, you will see every major game developer and publisher out there say, oh, eureka. We don't have to design fully fledged new games anymore. We can keep releasing the same shit over and over.
And guys like you will buy
graphical
it.
tweaks and upgrades.
And guys like you will buy it.
Features like accessibility.
And guys like you will buy it.
You can sell it for a full price as if it's a real fucking full new game. Because these customers are gullible as shit, and all we care about is the ever-loving, pumping money train. We don't give a shit about actually making quality content for our consumers. So, to make matters even worse, by the way, they recently already released a 4K 60 frames per second version of Horizon Zero Dawn for PlayStation 5. It already exists. they put it out around the same time or right before Horizon Forbidden West as a way for people who had a PS5 to experience the original, so that way they could have that transition into the new one if they hadn't played the original. It already exists. All right? So what they're saying is, I'm not kidding you, this game will be exactly the same as the original game. The only difference is that they're going to now showcase the graphical improvements that they gave the game in Horizon Forbidden West. So again, just like Last of Us 1 Remake, the sequel's graphics will be in the game, not the originals. And they're going to add in accessibility features just like they did with the second game. That's it. That's the fucking difference. They're adding in accessibility and a graphical overhaul. The story is the same. The voice acting is the same. The gameplay is the same. The length is the same. And here's the thing, all right? A lot of people are of the opinion this is not a bad thing. When you look at the amount of people who were so happy when Last of Us 1 was re-released with those accessibility features, and people were able to experience that amazing Game of the Year level game for the first time, that's something nice. It is. It means now people who previously could not enjoy gaming like we did can now do that. And that should happen. Accessibility should be for all. And I feel like more and more games, particularly single-player games as well. It's one thing when you have a multiplayer game that's competitive and they dumb it down so it's not as competitive anymore. That's one thing that could definitely be argued one way or the other. I'm not here to argue that. But with a single-player game, there's no excuse to not have accessibility features in 2022. These games should be accessible for everybody, okay? So it's good to know if you didn't play the first game, maybe it'll have accessibility and you'll be able to play it. But here's the question. Will it be $70?
Yes, it will be
If it's
$70.
$70, fuck Sony. This is insane. This is, again, how can you fucking be so disrespectful, so greedy? And why the fuck are the public so dumb? Why would you spend $70 for the same fucking game again?
I don't know. Why would you do that? I mean,
I just don't understand it.
I don't understand it
And
either.
again,
I don't understand it either. Why did you do that? You do that you do that. You do that a lot. I think you did that now. I think you did it with Overwatch, because you said you have to link Xbox and PlayStation accounts. You did it with the Capcom Fighting Collection, but two of those. Modern Warfare, I believe you did buy 2 copies of those so you can access the beta. But yeah, you're that guy. You are that guy.
Told you with Last of Us 1, this was the gateway opening. This was the beginning of the slippery slope. And now, not even a month fucking later, let's get the shout-outs. We'll start off with the YouTube side of things.
Big up Snow Carl.
Oring.
Snow Carl, let him know. Hold on, let's go back. Snow Carl, let him go. Big ups to fucking Snow Carl for fucking. Yo.
Fucking game again.
Look, right there. dspgaming, only 15 minutes left. Let's get to shout-outs.
Again, I told you with Last of Us 1, this was the gateway
He's
opening.
about to check. Let's see.
This was the beginning of the slippery slope. And now, not even a month fucking later.
Look at that. Hold on. Now, let's go back. Look. He's double-checking. Hold on. Look at that.
Gateway opening. This was the beginning of the slippery slope. And now, not even a month fucking...
Look at that. Yo, you're not even slick with it, bro.
This was the beginning of the slippery slope. And now, not even a month fucking later.
Double checking. Triple checking. All right, let's get the shout-outs. Let's get the shout-outs.
We'll start off with the YouTube side of things.
There you go, Snow Carl.
Orings re-upped his membership and said, I really hope Retro React will happen. Me too. It will be called DSP's Black Friday Adpocalypse. It'll happen on Black Friday. It'll be me reacting to old ads as well as international ads of various kinds.
God, can't you fucking make... Yo, why do you suck? Like, you suck at... For a person who's a shill, you literally suck at marketing. I don't understand how, okay? Just Black Phil for... You can make up way better names than this.
You will be able to submit your favorites for me to react to. Likely what I'll do is build a big playlist of them and play them all, like, nonstop. It should be a fun event. I hope that we hit the goal of 600 members today. Or today, excuse me. By the end of this month.
Nah, you let it
We have a
slip.
lot of time.
Nah, you let it slip.
On the tip side of things.
Only Ice Coffee, get your shit together and start fucking giving this man his money now. He needs his money now.
Our first tip today. What the fuck? Why aren't you moving? It's glitching. That was weird. An anonymous tipper wants me to ask the Magic 8 Ball, should I order pizza on my day off? Then if it says no, can I ask if you should order barbecue instead? All right, so first of all, the anonymous tipper wants to know, should you order barbecue?
That's $16 right there. Don't play yourself. Don't play yourself, anonymous tipper.
No, excuse me. Should I order pizza on my day off? I got it backwards.
Well, I'm trying. He's the one fucking. Let's
reply hazy. Try again. I couldn't read it. It was too many words. Try again.
Let's go.
That's right. It was a $16 tip. So he gets 2 questions.
Oh, okay. He paid.
As I see it, yes. So here you go. The answer is yes. We don't get to your second question because the answer is you should.
No, Miss Ghouls. $16. 2 questions.
Here you go. Well, thank you to the anonymous $16 tipper.
Come on, we can get this through. Come on. No pausing. No pause challenge. No pause challenge.
That. I'm still trying to. It's going to take me a while to work out the kinks of my new setup because I basically have different queues now. I'm not looking at stream elements anymore. I'm looking at like a queue for tips coming in. I'm looking at a queue for YouTube coming in. So I have all these different things to look at, and it's a little. I'm still juggling. I'm still learning. It's going to take a while to get it down pat. So first of all, thank you for the tip, anonymous tipper. What the holy hell? What happened there? Oh, it did work. Never mind. I was in the wrong part.
We're almost crashing. We're crashing.
There we go.
We're crashing hard, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
The stream can't handle it.
From Snow Carl. He's concerned about my longevity as a content creator. He thinks I should swim for 2 to 3 hours a week. Thanks a lot. And then another tip.
The stream can't handle anymore, Doctor. I mean, Captain.
And by the way, I forgot to say, it's time for a segment I like to call What's Going On in the Mind? The man, the myth, the legend. Snow Carl.
All right, cool. I'm with it.
The second tip. I was wondering, you keep track of what days are better or worse for contributions and weekdays versus weekends, nights versus days, and versus beginning of the month is interested. Thanks. No, I don't. I actually do not actively track it. Because personally, I feel like that's pretty crazy micromanaging. Other things I've noticed.
That's all you do.
Individual. All right. Things fluctuate and change depending on not only what game I'm playing or whatever, but also dependent on just who's watching. So let me give you some perspective here. Okay. One day I may be playing a game and you get 2 people who come in who really like that game and they want to contribute. So they both drop a contribution and then that ends up being a really good day for contributions because we had 2, good contributions. Wow, what a great stream. But then because they came in and they dropped those contributions, that was it. They're not gonna come back and keep dropping contributions every single time that I play the game. They did their 1 contribution, they're happy that they supported the stream, and that's it, right? And I'm happy for that. I'm not complaining whatsoever. So then I play the game again, and now some people contribute, but there aren't any big contributions, and I have a slower day. Right? That could happen. That's happened with various different games. It could be that particularly, at one point someone can only drop in randomly, and just because they're here randomly they want to support. They don't care what game I'm playing. They just love the channel, right? This happens all the time. And that's why you'll see fluctuations. You're like, I don't understand this. Is a play people have been doing it for like a month, and some days it seems like people are out in force supporting, other days it's not. There's no way. There's no way you can really predict. What it is, it just all has to kind of even out over time, which it has. Luckily for me, I don't think that'll ever change, but absolutely, I've seen that it evens out, and that's good because here's the thing: if it didn't even out, I might not be able to play some of these awesome games that I played over the summer. These downtime playthroughs of retro games they didn't necessarily all do great with support, being honest, but because people consistently come and support over the time of a month, then it kind of makes up for maybe a slower stream. You see, so it all works out. And the truth is, a game like Earthbound, I've been surprised that people have consistently showed up and supported that playthrough, but I didn't think it would. It was actually one of the least viewed supported playthroughs I did when I played it 9 years ago, and now people actually did support this playthrough very well. So with today being possibly the conclusion, it'll be awesome to have a see off of the bang. I don't know again if it's gonna end today though. I guess we'll find out. Okay. So we have a little bit of extra time. Okay, a little bit of extra time. If anyone has a question for me, you can tag me in the chat. I'll do my best to answer it. No, I'm not playing Guilty Gear Strive. I don't care if it's free or not. I don't care about the game. Will I play Dead Rising 1 or 2 for this Halloween season? Likely no, unless people nominate it and it gets a lot of nominations for the Halloween Marathon. No. No, I'm not playing Chivalry 2. I'm not interested. What's going on, Jade? Good to see you. I know you don't
No. I don't want to do anything you want. I'm not going to do anything interesting. Fuck you guys.
So, Carl, there's this thing called Google. If you don't understand something that said on the stream, like parasocial relationship, you can use it to look it up yourself. Here you go. I'm not here to define words for you. I'm not Webster's or Merriam-Webster dictionary.
So you don't even know the fuck. So why would you use the fucking word? Why would you use the fucking word then? Why would you use the word in that fucking essay that you wrote? Because you wrote it. So you don't even know what the fucking word means, but yet you fucking said it out loud.
If you'd like to nominate games for the event, the Halloween event, type _Halloween into the stream chat. The link will pop up. You click on it, and you can nominate games in that thread. The games that are most popularly nominated will then go to a final poll for the second half of the month that you'll vote on, and that'll determine the games I actually play in the event. Also, you can vote on the category of costume that I'm going to wear for that event by typing !costume into the stream chat, and that'll bring the link up. If you're someone watching this podcast on demand, obviously you don't have those commands. Just go to not dspgaming.com. Go to dspgaming, my channel page here. Okay, go to the community tab, check out on that tab those things. They're there already. They're public. You might have to scroll down a bit, but they're there. I did not hear about Fandom buying GameFAQs, GameSpot, Giant Bomb, and other gaming sites. I don't even know what that is. What is Fandom?
Fake ass gamer. God damn, you fake. It's so fake. Can't deal with it. It's the fake. It's just so fake.
I'll look for it right now.
Don't even look for it. You don't know what it is. Hey, FIFA phone, how you doing?
I guess I'll search.
Let's let this. He's doing the thing that he just told Snow Carl to do. So he's following his.
GameFAQs, Giant Bomb, Metacritic, and more. What is Fandom? The fuck is that? How have I never heard this before? They're so big, right?
Yes, I've never heard of them, so you know, they're not
Probably
important.
research Fandom. You get fucking a million things about dumb fandoms, like fucking K-pop fandoms and dreams fandoms. You previously revealed in space yesterday, so you don't get any real news. You get a bunch of shit on Twitter.
Oh my God! Why are you hating? Motherfucker hates for no reason.
This is a good post. You know those absolutely hilariously unusable wiki pages that are 80% advertisements and they're all wrong anyway? They're all run by Fandom, who now owns the largest video game review aggregator, one of the largest and most respected news sites, and one of the largest game guide sites. There you go. They also apparently bought TV Guide. Oh well, just don't use them anymore, right? Why not?
This is intelligent conversation, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, nice.
This is intelligent conversation. This is what the streets have been watching.
Birds Zapato just gave me $5 and said, Earthbound. Birds Zapato, I bet you're happy that now you can tip me normally and it worked, right? Here's your animation. Thank you, Birds Zapato, for the tip. And yes, it did work. It did go through with the correct links. I guess you put out your cookies and it fixed it, right? So it was. See, a lot of people don't understand how cookies can work and how bad they can be. So here's what happened yesterday. So I have a new method of getting tipped, okay? Birds Zapato clicks on the link to tip me, okay? He goes, okay, let me tip. It's the new link and everything. He clicks, it goes to the old method. So what? I just clicked on the new link. No, because what happened was, his cookies. So he clicked on the link, he clicked on his PayPal, and PayPal said, oh, old method, cookies. Funny.
Yeah, because he's an idiot.
Cookies can be incredibly useful and incredibly annoying, especially when they're doing stuff.
Because he's an idiot.
It worked. So, you know, mission successful. Very nice. Thank you, Birds Zapato. By the way, we got a lot of likes. Wow, we're at 72 likes already. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
Let's go.
Any last minute questions, guys?
No, that's it. That's it. We're done. We're done, baby. Come on, Phil. Phil, come on. End it.
Do I consider going bald or shaving my beard for 200k subs? No. I have, okay, you want to know the truth about going bald? I'll be very honest with you guys. You want to know the truth? I have really bad skin. I have really gross, disgusting skin.
Because you don't shower.
And sadly, I get it pretty badly.
Because you don't shower. You don't wash your ass.
I'm really afraid that if I were to shave my head bald, that it would be gross. Seriously.
Yes, it would be gross because you wouldn't even be shaving hair. You'd be scraping a whole bunch of dirt and shit. All right? Because you don't wash your ass. You do not wash your ass. That's why.
I get it. It's like nasty. Shit. It's disgusting. And I used to be one first when I was a kid. They want acupain to even get it to the level it's at now. So I'm actually nervous that if I started shaving, because I can't, and this is truthful, I told you guys this before, I cannot shave my face with a straight razor. If I shave my face with a straight razor, it just incredibly goes crazy, swells up, and breaks out. I have to use an electric razor to shave my face. I've had to my whole life. When I first started growing a beard in high school, I tried straight razor, and my whole face was fucked up for months. And I went to a dermatologist, and he's like, you just can't use it anymore. You gotta use like something that's easier on your skin because you have insanely sensitive skin.
Dave,
Yeah.
you didn't teach your son how to shave? Dave, come on, baby. Dave, what are we doing here? Talk to me, Dave. Talk to me, Dave. What are we doing here, baby? I'm not liking this. I'm not feeling this, Dave. Come on, man. You didn't teach your son how to shave. Come on.
My head, the whole thing would constantly be inflamed and fucking disgusting, pimples everywhere. It would be nasty. So that's why I really do that.
So nasty. Disgusting and nasty. You don't want it to be nasty.
When I had the crew cut covered it. You know, the crew cut, you didn't really see that.
So you know how many people told me how to shave?
Do I hate anime fighters? Well, let me put it this way. I don't hate anything. I don't really like the anime-ish style of certain fighters. I just don't prefer it.
You don't like anime titties.
That's why I don't like anime. I've watched anime. I enjoy it, but like
he doesn't like anime titties. You don't like anime titties. We get it. You don't like the waifus. You don't like the boobas. You don't like the ass. You don't like the cheeks. You don't like the areolas.
They all play almost similar.
You don't like the curvatures of a woman's body because you're weird like that. You've had 2 girlfriends, 2 partners who have castrated you.
I didn't like it.
That's why.
I didn't understand it.
You don't like titties. That's what it is.
Like Mate 666, thank you for $2 super chat, hun. Note he never showered after sweating all night. Oh, I got that. I got that.
Let's continue.
I caught that easy. He went sweat all night under these blankets, all insulated and shit, and didn't even wash his ass.
I just didn't like it. I didn't find it fun. I'm not crapping on the games.
Yes, you are. That's it. You don't like titties.
Probably like it too. I'm all for that. Enjoy it. I just don't like them. It's just a personal preference.
He don't like titties, like big gin titties.
Interesting character.
What's up, stranger? How we doing?
I would like to get better with him eventually in fighting games. I'm just not very good with it at all.
No, I did not.
Have a great stream. I appreciate your hard work and long hours. All right,
Boss lady, I've never heard that before. No.
Conclude with 2 important things. Important thing number 1.
Boss lady, I don't take offense to this, but I don't believe you.
To sit here and talk through it.
I don't believe that Phil's capable of such misogyny.
I may at some point have to go take a leave. All right, it's that bad. You know, I mean, it's that bad. There's not much I can do about it. It's that bad. It's that bad. So please understand that.
Well, no. It don't gotta be porn. Silent Weapons. He just don't want to see the titties. That's it. You know, anime got fucking big old. He don't want to see that. That's it. It could be the tame shit. It could be the super tame shit with just some side boobs. You know what I'm saying? He gets all weird. You know what I mean? That's it. You don't gotta like the porn aspect of it. It's weird because you know some people don't. You know, it's cartoons. You know, I agree with you on that, but. We talking just straight up the titty in general. Boss lady, I'm telling you, like I said, please don't take offense. I can't believe that Phil Burnell would be capable of such misogyny.
Okay. Also,
thank you.
So far, things are working
I do
well
too,
with the
Silent
tipping
Weapons.
system.
I do
you
too.
guys seem to be using it fine, no issues. Everything seems working great. I hope we can keep that up, get some good support in the next 3 days. Like I told you guys, this weekend is the weekend when the giant bills are due for both my internet bill and my use here for where I live. But I also have my day off on Thursday, and then I got my day off next week. So tips, super important this coming week.
Need them tips, baby.
Content, I would absolutely appreciate if you could tip me. It would help a lot. Okay?
Who
That's on
tipping?
the show. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed the podcast.
Are we done?
Let's get this show on the road.
Oh shit. We finished. No, don't play that. You're not supposed to be playing that. Why are you playing that? You're not supposed to be playing that, bro. This is what got you in trouble. Stop it, Phil. Come on. Read. Come on. Come on, Phil.
Okay, let's get set up. Take a very brief break for me to just use the restroom.
What did I just sell?
And then we will begin.
I'm a stupid ass
go.
bitch. Why did I do that?
It doesn't feel as hot in here as it was yesterday, but that could very much change since the sun is still out there and it's just basically starting. You know what I mean? Like, it's only been out for an hour.
Nobody gives a fuck.
It could get worse.
Motherfucker.
Is that centered?
That's not centered, motherfucker.
I think that's centered.
No, it's not, motherfucker.
It looks slightly off somehow. Oh, Jesus, that was not good. How's that? Is that centered now?
Yeah, I gotta look it up. See, now.
Whatever. I guess it's good. Okay.
That being said, what's up, baby?
The restaurant. I'll be right back. Not even gonna run an ad. I'll run that.
Boss lady, I'm sorry. I still don't believe you. I'm gonna have to look this up because now you've piqued my interest with such claims of Phil and his misogyny. He said that hearing a woman laugh is weird. I gotta look this up now. Now I gotta spend the entire night instead of me living my life in this cyberpunk wasteland. I gotta look up and hear this misogyny from Phil. Because I gotta hear it. Special bed. King Bane, what's up, baby? I don't know if I said what's up to you earlier. All right, I think Tyler Grimmy, how we doing, baby? All right, so we're done. Are we done? Did he finish? That's it? Yo, he really does. Yo, he's really not. Like, he's really just leaving this shit on and leaving a bunch of dead space. Like, what the fuck? All right, so I guess we're done, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and he only made $50. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, guys, I'm tapped out. I got nothing. I'm done. I'm here. I gotta work on so much shit, man. I gotta work on this overlay right here. It didn't come out right. Let me see if I can upload it. Is this it? Is this it? No. This has to be it, right? Okay, I don't know what this is, guys, so bear with me. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I gotta fix this. This shit is fucking up. It's supposed to be smoother, but the thing is, I messed up the frames, so it's supposed to come out like smoother than this. But I gotta work on this shit. I gotta work on a whole bunch of shit. All right, guys. I catch you guys later. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Who's streaming tonight? Who's streaming tonight? I don't even know who's streaming. Hold on. Level 1. Let's see. It's not even showing me who's here. The fuck? All right, I'll catch you guys later. If I'll see whoever's restreaming and I'll be there. All right. Thank you guys for stopping by. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Let me put cat up real quick just so you guys can continue sharing. Why doesn't want to do it? All right, guys. I'll catch you later. This is messing up on me. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. I'll see you guys later. Love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Look up the Leanna High School diploma. All right, I'm gonna look up that up too. But boss lady, she piqued my interest with the misogyny, so I gotta look that up. All right, gotcha. That being said, I love you, babe. I'm sorry we have to wrap it up. Tomorrow we'll do something fun. All right, mwah. Love you guys.